Hey there, and welcome to the best thing we watched this week. I don't know what happened to Ruben's camera. He was there, and then all of a sudden, just gone.
What?
Poof.
Why? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Everything was working so well.
yeah. You were there, and then not.
Okay,
Oh,
start
there you are
cam.
again.
Okay, I've
Yeah,
started my cam.
you started your camera. Okay.
Future self, it's okay. Things will work out well in the end. Because you'll be in the ground, and then you won't have to worry about these things anymore.
Well, this is true.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning. Goeiemorgen by a donkey. Namaste. Hello, everybody. Whichever part of the world, whatever your hello greeting is. I wish I could say them all. I'll get better at them. I will say. I'll try and come up with a new hello for a different language every week because there's enough languages out there. So we'll see how my pronunciations go on that and how many people I offend while trying to say them.
Did you insert a movie quote into that one?
I mean, it was kind of
It was
it was kind of Jim Carrey in
okay.
uh, True. I wouldn't say True Lies, but
No,
you know, uh,
liar, liar.
no.
No,
uh, oh my
Truman
gosh, my
Show.
the Truman Show.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like
Well,
in
no,
my
no, no,
top.
no, no,
The
not the.
good afternoon, good. Oh,
Yeah,
what
no,
did
no,
you
no,
think I
no,
was
no, no.
referencing?
You said by a donkey.
No, that's Afrikaans. That's uh,
Are you serious?
by
That was a legitimate type of thing.
legit. That's hilarious. I mean,
Well,
it does sound like you're buying a donkey, but it's
I
buy a donkey, which is buy a donkey is how it's probably pronounced with a thicker accent in Afrikaans, which is
did he
thank you very
say
much.
diagonally?
Diagonally. Yeah.
Yeah. What? By a donkey. Is that what you were saying?
Buy a donkey.
By okay. So,
Yeah.
so you
You
weren't
heard me.
inserting a movie quote,
Yeah.
you weren't making fun. That's just how the phrase
That's just
sounds.
how it sounds.
I love it. I have
Yeah.
learned something new and it has been glorious. Okay, good Dush.
Okay.
Good show. We can leave now.
Good show,
Uh,
guys. Good show. Anyway, hello everyone, whichever part of the world you are watching, listening on the repeat, on the live, on the sound audio, whichever podcast platform you use to listen to us. I am very grateful for your ears and the time that we have to shout syllables into them. I hope you find some of those syllables entertaining. I hope some of them you makes you snigger and snort coffee through your mouth. And I hope you go, oh, you can't say that at least once in the show because I mean, I just need to poke Chris a couple of times in the right direction,
I'm
and
trying to be better.
I like, okay, I've got things lined up today, guys.
Yeah.
I will just mention a few things. We'll see if we can get, Chris's moist pants working.
I have
So,
become my high school Spanish teacher, easily triggered and fall for it every single time.
yes. On the audio side, Chris, I can only hear you in the left ear. I don't know if that is gonna
That is
record.
weird.
Okay, cool, cool,
Okay,
cool.
let me.
Maybe I'm
I'm
just deaf now on the right. Oh, that's
I'm
better. What did you just do?
I may just a second. I may disappear.
No, tech. Yeah, he did disappear. Okay, guys, now's your time. We have a Patreon that makes Chris watch an anime. If we all put our money together, surely we could buy 1 month and make Chris watch the most diabolical anime series ever. And so that's why we love Chris. And
How about that? Is that better? Do you hear me
yeah,
now
that's
in
out of
both
both.
ears?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, that's weird. I don't know what's going on. Like your camera stops working. I don't know.
Can you hear me now? We've got gremlins in the tech, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
At least we're not in the air.
Yeah, that could be bad. What was that film called?
Well, it was the Twilight Zone.
Oh no,
Um,
I was thinking about the one you didn't like that I liked. about the bomber pilots, and there was a gremlin in the air, and she had to like climb on the outside of the plane and then go back inside the plane. But she was a female, so technically she wasn't meant to be there. But she was like this spy, but she was actually carrying a baby, and yeah, someone in the comments will know. Um,
I am so lost.
someone in the comments will know. Anywho,
Okay.
let's say hello to people that are here with us in the live.
Okay, sounds good. Let me write down a time code
While
as
I
you eat your snacks, your loud snacks there.
5 sausage rolls, freshly baked, but these are
What's
marked down. So
sausage rolls?
it's a pastry, but it's
Okay. Filled
like
with sausage.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
but it's cold. Yeah,
It's like a hot. Wait, it's cold?
I mean it can be, but it's been cooked and now it's not warm.
Oh, okay. Now, okay. I understand.
It's not
I
like raw sausage. I'm not
gotcha.
a mental yet. Maybe. Okay, I'll take that
Okay.
back. I'm not all the way gone.
There we go. I'm willing to accept that answer. Oh goodness. Okay. Crochet While and Listen. Hey, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. Did we talk about Discord at all?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. We have a Discord channel, server, I don't know. And Crochet a While and Listen got that all started, helps keep it maintained along with AJ, and we appreciate it. So if you like to talk, chat, whatever, while not on the show or while on the show, it doesn't really matter. You can go over and head over to there. There's a lot in there. I find it mildly confusing, to be honest. I'm trying to grasp it.
There's different chats and segments now where you can talk about specific shows.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do the spoiler thing, which you can like redact the
I
message,
like that. That
which
was
is really
cool.
cool. Yeah.
I
So I've been chatting to Crochet One Listen on Mobland because I'm all caught up and
mm,
they're caught up with that, and it is great to talk about kind of squeal going. Remember that bit? Last of Us, same like that.
mm, nice. Okay. Yeah, see, I get notifications that I've been mentioned, and then I spend 15 minutes trying to figure out where that mention is.
Sorry.
I'll get there. It's fine. It's fine. Um, let's see here. Oh, I got to scroll back up my yeah. Leo the short guy. Hey, we're glad you're here. It is a party time because you're here. Oh no. It's going to be one of those days. Well, I am glad that you're living your life a quarter mile at a time. It's you, it's me, it's us. Ooh, that one I don't know. Hmm. Nothing else matters. Not the mortgage, not the store, not my team and all their bullshit. For those 10 seconds or less, I'm free. I love it. I love it. Oh, hey, we the people, you're here and on time. Rock on. Nice. I don't know if the woot is for we the people showing up on time or just because.
Crochet One Listen's just shouting out animal
Ha-
sounds now.
yeah,
Yeah.
happy to be
Woot
here.
woot.
Yeah, Bunny Dojo, Rabbit Karen Bun Fun. We are so happy that you're here.
Hey,
We had
it's
been
been a while.
talking that
Mm.
last week off air. Ruben and
Mm.
I were mentioning that we haven't seen you in the comments very much. That's okay. You don't have to comment. Everybody's entitled to not comment, but we noticed the lack of presence.
You must.
So
You
oh, good morning. Good morning. If you're on the segment of the world where it's morning, otherwise
win. Good
afternoon,
afternoon.
evening, good night.
Good
Yeah.
evening.
Ta ta.
Happy. Yeah, tot ziens.
What?
Tot ziens. Goodbye in
Oh, by a
Afrikaans.
donkey. Okay.
Yeah.
AJ, how hello. Happy Saturday to the dynamic bearded duo. Oh yes. And our terrific people in the chat. That is, I mean, we love this.
Yes.
So how's everybody's week been? Has your week been
Yeah.
good, Ruben?
Yeah, it started off a bit low. I felt a bit low. My one son went back to uni
Mhm.
with his girlfriend, so that always makes the house much quieter. And I don't really know what to do with myself, so I'm like, yeah. But I did go to the cinema last night
Oh.
with my wife, and and my other son. And we watched The Accountant too, so that was nice, kind of a family outing. Mm.
Good. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad you got to celebrate that way.
Yeah, it was cool.
Nice. Hi, guys. Guiz? Guiz?
Hey guys,
Except,
what's
you
up,
know what?
guys?
I think even with the Y, it could still be Guiz.
Hey
I
guys,
don't. Yeah. Sharam,
just
we're glad you're here.
just how dyslexic are you? All of it.
All of it. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know. Um. Oh, let's see here. What is the best movie to watch?
What kind of question is that,
Brah, that
bruh?
is
Seriously, bruh. What,
that
bruh?
that is that is maybe the most difficult question ever. You know
It's
when
you have to. You gotta niche it down. Come on,
when
man.
when the knights of the round table approached him,
Mhm.
um what
Me.
is the best movie to watch?
Yes.
I don't know.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Yeah.
Yes. Oh goodness. Well, I
There's
mean,
no possible way we could answer that.
well, we can. I mean, the way back. Lord of the Rings. And I count that as one movie as a trilogy, and it is only the extended
The
edition.
extended edition, for sure.
It's the only one that matters. That exists.
I'm gonna say The Human Centipede. All four movies.
They made 4 of them?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lee, hey there. Oh, nice. Okay, so you watched Dope Thief, which yes, and then Frewaka, outstanding. And you're from Ireland, so that is yeah. Did you watch Lee? Did you see Antaisha? Um, the other one.
Gesundheit.
Yeah, I had to look up how to pronounce both Frewaka and
Yeah, I was just going to
Antaisha.
say I would not have gone. I would have gone Frewaka, waka waka waka. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, and the author of the novel that this is based on, or the story, whatever, she said there are different ways to pronounce it, but that's
Mm.
how she pronounced it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna
All
go
right.
with that for right now, and hopefully not offend an entire country of people.
Cool.
Yeah. So far, I don't think I have. Nobody's yelled at me.
Mm.
Is that a Guinness?
It is a Guinness.
Yeah, good for you. All right.
It's a Guinness.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Well,
Or
quarter
4
past
o'clock.
4. Yeah.
It's Saturday.
It's close.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
kind of like airport time. You
Right?
know? It time doesn't exist. So
It's a concept.
it is, yes, and a
Yeah.
construct too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you enjoyed well, you didn't say if you enjoyed Dope Thief. I hope you enjoyed Dope Thief.
Hmm.
But yeah. Crochet Wow and Listen and Power Plant are just having a
Wow.
family. It's all about family
It's
discussion
all about family.
there. Yeah, exactly. Oh, from number 7, sure. Hey, Mr. Flickster. Hello. Hello, world.
You see, I only hear the Animaniacs.
Nice. As you
in
should.
that, yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Now that we know that that's where he's referencing that,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
so great. Yes.
Yeah.
Love it. Yes, Elijah. Elijah, hey, we're glad you're here, first off. Okay. Glad to see you. But yeah, we did watch the last episode of Black Mirror.
Did we?
That's the yeah, that's the first one you watched, I think, right? The
Oh yeah,
USS Callister.
that's the USS Callister sequel. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the only one I watched of that season.
Cars can't fly, Dom. Cars can't fly. Oh gosh. It's a Fast and the Furious day. Okay.
That's pretty funny.
Good. Yes, I love it. Um, Michelle Gondry should
Cars
have
can
been a
fly
bigger
down.
deal.
Cars can fly down. Sorry, I'm still stuck on
Those movies are so dumb. I love them. Except I don't know if we're ever getting 11. Are we ever getting 11, Ruben?
Who knows? It's going to be like Top Gun. It doesn't exist until it certainly
Does.
comes out.
Yeah, but like mid, you don't
Mid
get to.
fall.
Yeah, you
Isn't it? Wasn't it like mid explosion or something?
no, like the plane kind of swooped down and grabbed something or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't get to do a cliffhanger movie like that and not have the second half finished or at least on its way so that you can.
I mean, even Dead Reckoning, MI movies, at least had a finishing. We know there's more to come.
Yeah, and it's coming now.
And it's it's imminent.
Yeah. Mm, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm not going to show that. Sorry if everybody saw that. Um, just because it could be a
Spoilers.
spoiler, yes.
Mm.
But Mr. Flickster, yes. I'm going to read your comment mostly. Best thing I watched this week was Sinners. You felt that they could have spent more time on a certain portion of it, that it felt rushed. But I get that. Um, yeah, it was, I mean, such a good movie,
Yeah.
though.
Thanks for not showing it because my wife and my son still they haven't watched it, and I want them to.
Oh,
But
nice.
I've told them to keep away from spoilers. I've
Yeah,
seen so many reviewers just on the outset, like right at the beginning, not just Jeremy Jones, like guys that we thought would help people stay away from them. The first thing they say is like the major spoiler, and I'm like, really? That's not kind. Come on.
yeah. Well, I mean, it it doesn't come out into the. I mean, the story doesn't even get to that point until like halfway
Yeah,
through the movie or something.
yeah. That's why it's a big spoiler because it builds to that moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I was pissed when they showed that in the trailer.
I'm so glad I didn't see that in the trailer.
Oh my gosh, because the teaser didn't, and I
Yeah,
was like, sweet. I don't know what's going on. Looks tense.
looks
Cool.
great. Cool.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
So, all right. AJ, four best things watched. Sinners, 10 out of 5. Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that. Yep.
I
Uh
agree.
Last of Us season 2 episode 2, 10 out of 5. I have
Holy
still not
hell, episode two's
I,
just put it up there with like one of the best episodes of TV ever.
oh
Like,
wow.
holy hell, dude.
I mean,
It-
I know what happens. I knew it happened before.
You don't though. You don't
d-
though. Like, there's a thing that everybody knows is going to happen,
Yeah.
but that's like a tiny portion of what
Mm,
happens in the episode. Um, it's fantastic. They filmed
nice.
it during a blizzard as well, like
Oh
real
really?
blizzard. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's
Nice.
very
I
cool.
think tomorrow we might finally get to it.
Guarantee you're going to message me once you've seen episode two.
Nice, nice. AJ also watched Studio, episode 6. Still really enjoying that. 4.5 out of 5. Wow.
Science.
And then Your Friends and Neighbors, episode 4, 4.5 out of 5. Wow.
Mm.
That's yeah. Sorry, I'm having to read a comment before because it talks about sinners, and I just want to make sure it doesn't have anything in there. Um, yeah, Sinners is a masterpiece. I mean, every aspect spectacular. Favorite Michael B. Jordan performance to date? Wow, and best film of the year. I think it's going to be a top contender. I just hope it doesn't get forgotten by anything that flashy or big that happens towards the end of the year.
Mm. I'm not sure if, like, I liked him in it, and it's tricky playing two parts. I'm not sure that's my favorite performance. I still think his Creed performances are amazing.
Well, I'm trying to think of a performance that's not good. Like,
I don't think he's done one.
I don't think
Like
he has either.
there are films that he's been on that haven't been awesome, like Without Remorse, but he was still great in it.
Yeah, and I don't think that would. I mean, that's not his fault, you know. I
Oh,
mean, that was
oh,
the the writing and the direction. It just
They had
wasn't
such a world to use as well. A Tom Clancy world that was very
seriously.
much loved. How do you mess that up? Like,
Well, and it doesn't make me excited for Rainbow Six.
no, it
Like,
doesn't. And how long's it been since then?
yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, because that whole setup was to introduce him, and then we see it.
Yeah,
This is for the
yeah. And I was
team,
like,
and
cool, do it.
yeah, and then like I don't. We need
That's
somebody else
imagine
behind.
like Infinity War teasing Endgame, then never having Endgame.
Yeah. What?
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That is that. Yeah. Oh, he's great in Chronicle also,
Yes. I
which
think still a lot of people haven't seen that film.
which is unfortunate because that
Mm.
is one of the best what superhero found footage
Sci-fi,
sci-
almost horror. Is horror in places.
yeah, indie
Yeah,
film.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
the special effects in this movie
yeah.
are wonderful. Uh,
Maybe indie directors shouldn't be given a budget because their next film that was big budget from the director was Hole in the Sky.
what was it? What
It was one of the superhero films, wasn't it?
was it really?
Was it Fan Four Stick that they did?
Oh, it might have. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Damn it. There we go. Well, that's a weird cover. I've never seen that before. Let's see here. Josh Trank,
Hmm.
who the yes,
Yeah,
yes, did then Fantastic and
and that was diabolical. It just wasn't good.
yeah, and then didn't do anything for quite a while until 2020, and then has a movie coming up,
Mm.
but it's only in pre-production. So
Mm.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I, yeah, Michael B. Jordan though. I mean, Killmonger was amazing as a character also, but
He should have become the next Black Panther. I think it would have
y-
been so interesting. Yeah,
yeah. Well, and Coogler at the helm of that one too. So
yeah,
you get two artists like that who understand each other and work so well together.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I had a choice, I'd rather have Chadwick back
Absolutely.
because he just was that character. Like in his personal life as well, he was just such a good bloke.
He
Yeah,
was really good as Jackie Robinson also in
yeah,
42, and that was
yeah.
oh.
Great actor. Yeah.
Mhm. Zed, hello,
Zed.
welcome.
So that reminds me, I do want to ask a question to the people that are live with us at the moment.
Yeah.
Zed mentioned he said he's subscribed and has the notification bell, like everything onto me, but still doesn't get notifications from when I release
Mm.
reviews. So I wanted to know if anybody else gets notifications from me. Not that I could do anything about it, but it's just interesting.
I've gotten comments like that too. That people are like, "Oh my gosh, I thought you stopped doing YouTube."
Yeah.
I'm
It's
like,
like,
"What?"
what?
Yeah. So yeah, no, I get that. I don't, and we no, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know how to.
But it's just interesting.
Yeah, that's why I literally stopped telling people to hit the notification bell or something like that or
Because it
turn
doesn't
on
do
their.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I can't be confident.
Just check every Monday and Friday what reviews we've done.
There you go.
There's
Yes.
probably a few there.
Yes. Oh. Crochet Wow and listen, best thing we watched this week, Wheel of Time, episode
Mhm.
4. Or no, season 3. Four
Yeah.
4.75 out of 5 stars. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I was very surprised. Apparently, there's a character that has been killed off in the season. Not apparently, there is. No spoilers, obviously. But that character is alive in the books
Mm.
for like 10 more books.
Oh wow.
So you're like, eh, that's a weird thing to do, right?
That is a
It's a big decision.
y- yeah.
Not to
Yeah,
piss
that is.
off your like fans of the books in like one foul swoop. if they were on the fence, and then just like,
Yeah, talk about alienating them, right?
mm,
That wow. Yeah. Last of Us, episode 2 had heart racing, one of the best episodes you've ever seen. Masterclass in acting, writing, directing. Bella Ramsey and Caitlin Dever are incredible and filmed, like you said, during a real blizzard. Crazy.
yeah, just fantastic TV.
Said. Didn't listen to Chris and watch the
Oh,
amateur.
Zed.
It was a mistake. It had potential, didn't it?
I've seen some critics try to convince me like that it's a good movie, and like
Uh,
as hard as they're trying to like the words that you're saying don't reflect your facial expressions. You don't believe the shit that you're spouting, basically.
I don't understand that. Why? I mean, it's not. Well, I mean, maybe they are getting paid, but I mean, it's not like
Mm,
we get paid
just
from studios to talk about these things. It's
yeah, no.
yeah. I did have, what? I did have somebody because I had reached out for a screener to like some indie publicity person that had hit me up, and they're like, "Yeah, hey, this is great to work with you. What do you charge for certain things?" And I'm like, "No,
Really?
no,
Ah.
yeah,
Oh, to give like a glowing review or something.
I guess but I said no, I don't. I I need to be able to give honest reviews.
But they'll go on to someone else, and someone
Oh
else
yeah,
will
if they've
definitely.
asked that, that means that they have
Yeah,
had people that say yes.
they're just. See, I don't mind if someone says, "I'll pay you to watch my movie," and I'm like, "That's cool," but I will still give a shitty like if it's crap. In my opinion, I'm still gonna say that because
Yeah.
our word is what gives credence to the authenticity of
Mm-hmm.
us, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a bunch of hoo-hoo, because from one day to the next day we can feel differently about a film, but still
Well,
trying to be authentic to who we are.
but also like the beauty is that we're not like just like Siskel and Ebert. They there was a point where Roger Ebert he reviewed one movie that Siskel felt was like really good, and Ebert gave it a thumbs down. And then like the very next movie they're talking about, Siskel was like, "This is a crap movie," and Ebert gave it a thumbs up. And he was like,
Brilliant.
"How can you do that? How can you give this movie this and this movie this?" And Ebert was like, "I'm not comparing the films. I, I'm re- my rating is based on this film, and here are the reasons why I like it or didn't like it or both." And that's always something I think to remember is
Mhm.
that because it's unfair if I hold everything up to the Lord of the Rings,
Yes. Yeah.
then from a storytelling perspective, so
Yeah,
many films are going to fall
that
short,
helps
right?
actually. Yeah, because so many times, yeah, there'll be people like, but you rated this film 5 star, and you're giving this one two. But yeah, they aren't in comparison.
Yeah,
There isn't a weight graph because I gave this one five. All those have to, slightly. No, each one gets their own according to the genre, acting, writing, whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a standalone piece of work,
Mhm.
and that's what we're talking about. And yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah. Hey Rakib, can you tell me a horror or thriller movie? Friday the
What?
13th.
Just anyone?
Well, that's what I said. I just spouted
Okay.
one out. Um,
Scream.
okay.
I mean,
Yeah. If you want something good, well, Scream. I mean, I would say Frewaka, which just came out.
mm,
It's an Irish horror
I would
because it
say
is.
The Babadook. Really easy to watch. Not that scary. It's kind of
No.
like it's like a gateway horror. It's
Mm-hmm.
fine. It's tame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hereditary,
Yeah.
In the Mouth of Madness.
Easy to watch those stuff with dinner and the family round.
Hmm. Yeah. The Substance.
For sure. Watch
Uh,
while you're eating food.
yes.
100%.
Yes. The Ugly Stepsister as well. That one just came out.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. There you go. Hopefully that helped.
You should
Uh,
watch The Ugly Stepsister while on your phone while you're at the dentist.
especially that last scene. Oh.
Wow.
Hmm. Favorite family movies. See, I'm calling it family.
Family.
It's all
Family
about
8.
family. Yes, Fast and Furious 7 and 8, mostly because of Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's why I love 5, because 5 has The Rock and Statham, and they're gold together in that movie.
is that's the one in Brazil, right? In Rio?
Yeah.
Fast Five. Yeah, I
Yeah.
liked that one. That one was actually
It's actually a good story. Fun.
yeah, yeah.
Like, out of all of them, probably the best one next to Tokyo Drift. I think that one gets a lot of hate for no reason.
Mm,
First one was original and was great. And, Paul Walker, great.
mhm.
Um, shit, I'm just dropping things now. Okay. The rest are just ridiculous, but that's okay. That's what those movies are meant to be.
They embrace it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm okay with that. Yeah, doesn't make them good.
No, I don't think anyone's claiming they're good. I mean, Vin Diesel would claim they're good, but they're not.
Sure.
Like, let's just be honest here, guys. They're
Yeah.
not good movies. Even the CGI is like, when you
Fun.
start doing flipping cars with magnets, I want to talk to your science guy. Maybe just
Hey,
have Bill Nye in there for a bit.
actually, though, I don't know if you've seen this. Um, a car just broke the Top Gear test track record by like 5 seconds.
Cool.
It can drive upside down.
What?
It has these fans on the bottom of this car that creates so much downdraft, and it's almost like a magnet. And
Ooh.
so as it goes around the track,
Yeah.
this is one of the most spectacular things if you just are impressed by fast cars or something like this, it is crazy because it there's like no body roll as it goes stupid fast around corners.
Does it have a driver still? It's not automated.
Oh no, it's not automated. There's in this one the Stig was behind it, but they show it, they take it, um, and so they have the car on this rotating platform type of thing,
Hmm.
and so it's sitting there running with the fans going, and then it twists upside down, and the frickin' car is sticking upside down to the platform.
That's crazy.
It is.
Also, Top Gear still exists?
Uh, I don't know,
Yeah.
but this was probably in some form. I mean, I still get emails from them, so I think as far as a BBC property, it does. I don't know if they actually do things outside of like for website and their
Oh.
like news portion of it, but
Hmm.
yeah, but no, this car is freaking phenomenal. It's crazy. So anyway, there you go. So I mean, yes, the magnets from Speed Racer, whatever, but this car, it's becoming. I mean, it's yeah. Anyway,
I'm just wondering about the G-force. Like, when going that fast and not slowing because they're sticking to the road. That,
oh, it probably hurts your body.
that's got to be like F1,
Oh no,
style.
it beat the F1 by 5 seconds. That's the thing. It
Oh,
because you know how stupid quick and I mean those F1 cars are ridiculous.
you
I mean,
don't actually understand. Like, even the camera doesn't make you understand it, how fast their reactions have to be. And the G-force they're pulling around that is insane.
the stopping, the turning power that those things have are mind-boggling.
Mhm.
And this car beats that. You'll have to watch the video. I kid
I
you
need
not.
to
It
watch it.
is
Yeah, I need
it
to
is
watch it.
amazing because it's only like a like a 2-minute clip.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
I watched
yeah.
the clip.
So, um, oh, Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. That is a great horror movie. That's a yeah. I enjoyed that one. Ooh. So, Lee. Okay, you did love Dope Thief. Sweet. Oh, ooh, and you watched Taisha. Nice. Okay, cool, cool. Jack O'Connell was amazing. Yes. 5 out of 5 beaver tails. Okay. Oh, Crochet Wildness knew what was coming, but it still hit hard in Last of Us. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, they did it well. Unfortunately, I kept hoping that maybe they were gonna change it,
Do you
just to
know?
make me happy.
Do you know the worldwide revolt that would happen?
They revolted when it happened in the game, so you know.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Um, Craig Mazin deserves all the flowers for his work. Is he like the showrunner of Last of Us?
And why does he get flowers? Send him chocolates.
Yeah, you can't eat flowers.
Hmm. I mean,
I'm
you
looking
can.
it up because I don't know off the top of my head who Craig Mazin is. Oh, he's the writer of Chernobyl and The Last of Us. So there you go. Okay. Yeah, and he did create the series, the TV series part of it. So cool. Just Mercy. Oh, that's a good one also.
Oh, that is a good one. Yeah.
And as great as Michael B. Jordan is, Rob Morgan, he's barely in it. It's just a supporting role. He was, he should have won like so many awards that year for supporting because it was devastating.
Yeah. Agreed.
Oh, so I hear Michelle from season 1, episode 1 of Dairy Girls. Motherfuckers! That's my new thing. Motherfuckers!
Brilliant.
How do from deep South Texas.
I just imagine you like popping off guns. What's up?
It's a great visual.
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler and Ludwig Göransson, roommates at USC. What? Oh my gosh, I did not know that.
That's cool.
Oh, nice. He's been, yeah, they just keep working together because, well, that's what happens when you become like friends like that.
I mean, he is a great composer, though. Dude can score.
Yes, yes. Um, okay, Matthew, I'm not gonna show your comment because it's about sinners and it has stuff for people who don't know. But
Matthew liked it.
yeah, I loved Sinners, but bugged him about a certain lack of kill that we didn't get. Um, and also did not appreciate how much they cut up the movie for the IMAX cut. I didn't.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think they did anything different.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Crochet a While and Listen gets most of the notifications from both of us. Yeah, I get notified. Like I got notified of one of Ruben's like 5 days later,
Yeah, I get
and
that.
and it wasn't for the most recent video
Brilliant.
either. That was what it made no sense. I was like, yeah, I've already watched that one. Thanks. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Calling him a master is a bit of a stretch, perhaps. I mean, he's had a lot under his belt already that are just spectacular.
I mean, what qualifies as being a master in your craft? I would say when you make a few five-star films, I would say you're pretty good at what you do.
Yeah, when you're consistently
Yeah.
hitting the mark every time. Yeah.
And is being so different in the genres
Hmm.
and really nailing those different genres. There's not many great directors that would be considered as masters in their craft. Let's say like Ridley Scott was, yeah, great at Aliens, great at Gladiator, and then later some of those films have just not
Shit.
been there. But he would be classed as a master.
Scorsese too,
Yeah,
which
I find a lot
debatable.
of his films way overrated
Hmm.
and just a snooze fest.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if you look at it from a what you said, Ruben, made me like hit like as a different type of craft, like metalworking, or
Mm,
you could become a master at it fairly early on in your career if you've dedicated the time and
mm.
the effort to doing that, right?
I mean, like black belt, right? You reach black belt, but you can still get first dan, second dan, third dan. I mean, depending on, you can always be better at your craft.
Hmm.
But who's to say when you become an expert? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is there
I,
even a prerequisite? You need to have done 10 movies that reach, 100% on the Rotten Tomatoes critic score.
well, and I think too the true people who are pursuing their craft
Mm,
w- will never be satisfied.
yeah,
W-
and will
You know,
also not really give that, won't give too much about those scores because they do it for the love of the craft of the film. If they're
yeah,
satisfied with it, then of
yeah,
course they want it to make money. Of course they want the audience to love it.
hmm,
But at the end of the day, the first audience is you
yeah,
if you
yeah,
enjoyed it. Mm.
yeah. And I'm sure that they always have their own critique of
They're
what
going
they,
to be the harshest critics of their own
yeah,
work. Every creator is.
yeah. So always improving
Mm.
that way. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Last episode of Wheel of Time was amazing. Talk about a show that gets better and better.
I agree. It's a great season. They did well. Still hasn't been greenlit though,
For
which is
four,
really,
really.
yeah, it's really weird because season 2 and 3 got greenlit really quickly. This has had the highest viewership and is like every episode is higher rated than the previous seasons. Like so, critics and audience both loved it. Had
Time to
huge
cancel it.
viewership. Still, yeah, must be time to cancel it. Must be. It's
We
good. Let's get rid of it.
we can't keep people happy, so
No,
hey.
no, let's not do that. No.
Yes, art is definitely subjective. Yeah,
Mm,
I can feel that. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
I
Hard
mean, you
Days.
and I agree on everything, though, don't we?
Oh, always. Yes,
Yeah.
eye to eye, perfectly. No, no. Yes. Hard Eyes was fun. That was
See, I wouldn't call that great, but it was fun.
yeah,
Yeah,
fun. Yes, that's what
yeah,
I would consider. Yeah, I enjoyed it and I had a lot of fun with it.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was not as hyped on the last season of The Wheel of Time. Oh, probably gave it a 6 out of 10. Uh, doesn't the spoken
Exposition.
thank you.
Let's say acapation.
Uh huh.
Bother you? It doesn't, not in this show, because when they're doing exposition, it's along with a moving scene. It's not just standing and talking, there's something happening. And so it's exposition along with movement in the story. So it's pushing the story forward, which I like. It might be some people having monologues explaining something, but they'll be doing in that scene, which makes it interesting. When you're talking about books that are this thick, right? Uh, there is so much that they're trying to get across to do it justice. You can't show everything. It has a huge budget, and they nail it in those big moments where they need to. And the adaptation, they've taken bits where they're like, okay, we really need to show this, but now we need to catch up the audience. I don't know how we do that. Prime or Amazon, whoever, given us 10 hours or 8 hours to do the story. This is what we can fit in. So I don't see how they get around exposition with some of those constraints.
And we've seen in, like, I can't speak to Wheel of Time, but we've
Mm,
seen creative ways to get large chunks of story across
Mm,
in different ways that
hmm.
still comes as like an if you classify it just as it is, it's an exposition dump.
Yeah,
But
but how you do that, dumb? Yeah,
yeah,
sometimes it just needs to happen. But I can see the frustration, for sure.
yeah. Okay. I've seen the new Netflix movie Trouble.
What?
It was really funny. I have not heard of this. What is uh
Say woo?
let's see. Have I
New.
seen this? Well, new. I mean, I remember this coming out because I remember seeing the poster. It came out in October of
Huh.
last year. It's a
Okay.
Swedish action comedy.
Hmm.
Huh. No, have not seen it. Glad to know it was really funny though. That's cool. Have to check it
Yeah,
out.
no,
It's a
I
remake.
haven't
But
seen it either. Okay.
okay. Um, have we seen the trailer for Heads of State? Idris Elba and John Cena. Yes, I have, and you're right, AJ. It looks like a fun, brainless action comedy,
Look
and it
shit,
has
man. What are you talking about?
it
Just
has.
because it's Idris doesn't mean it's a good movie.
I don't think it's going to be good. Okay, don't get me wrong. I was loving the part where John Cena is playing an actor who's become president.
Yeah.
And so the lines about him, being in all kinds of gunfights and, knowing how to do all this stuff because he learned, in the movies. And then when it comes to real life, he has zero clue as to
Zero
actually
clue.
what,
I mean,
what
it
to
could
do.
actually be good. Like those two together, it could work. And I hope it is. Like
I,
fun. Fun good.
yeah, because I mean, Idris Elba can be, he's dryly funny.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And with the British part of him, I mean, him just being allowed to be like full British,
Yeah.
he
Brit
can lean in.
versus American, it is the two presidents. Well, Prime Minister and UK president, US president.
Yes.
If they are not serious, if they don't take themselves seriously at all, this movie will be a blast. But if it does get some, I think it will lose its audience quickly.
Oh yeah, if it doesn't understand what it is and what it's delivering. I mean,
Mhm.
like John Cena has really grown on me.
I agreed. Yeah.
He is like he understands the assignments
Hmm.
and like yeah. So I don't know. I'm really excited. Outside of it being Idris Elba. I mean, yes, okay, fine. I saw that Idris Elba's name was attached and I was like, yes, okay, I'm totally there. But outside of that, the trailer, it just looked like silly fun.
But yeah, I wanna put this out in the ether and
Is it
speak.
going to make me mad?
No, to make you happy.
Okay.
Positive vibes.
Okay.
These two do great when it comes to promoting a film. They go all out and
Mm.
they travel the world. In San Francisco, because it's where the hub is for a lot of the main premieres, they will sometimes do the press premiere with everybody there, and sometimes the cast will come to it. If there's a possibility that Idris could be really close to
Yes. I yes.
So get your tickets, be the first row, and rugby tackle hug him. I want to see it on YouTube. It's me. Like,
And Chris has forever been banned from any movie screenings in California.
it is like blacklisted.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, all the
Superfan
reps.
critic hugs Idris to the floor.
All the reps that I've worked so hard to get relationships with, they're like, I don't know who that guy is. How did he
Sorry.
get in here? What?
What are you talking about?
Oh goodness. Oh yeah. Mm.
Anyway, positive
I,
vibes.
positive vibes. I love that. Yes.
Yeah.
I did not watch G20.
Oh
Ruben,
yeah,
I know you did.
that was dog shit. Yeah, not gonna mince my words on that one. Sorry.
I love it. Oh, missed last week. You were at an Easter egg hunt representing our local rabbit rescue. That's so
That
cool.
the fact that it says Bunny Jojo, you live up to the name.
That's yeah. That's
Love
so
it.
good. Oh, oh. I also watch on TV, so don't know a way to comment except using the phone. Yeah, that makes sense too. Well, we are glad you're here. Just
Just
there
comment at
was
the TV. We'll
yeah.
hear.
There
Shout
was no
loudly.
shame. There was no guilt meant to be conveyed. It was just we
I know.
just wanted you to
We
know
just
that
missed it. Yeah.
we had missed you. That's it. Yes. uh, so our review that the person who the played game. Oh, okay.
uh,
Talking about Last of Us.
yeah.
Um, didn't like the episode 2 as much as a person who didn't play the game. For non-gamer, it's peak episode. I,
Speaking as a gamer who's played the game multiple times, that person's talking nonsense. And that's how Ruben sees it.
and there you go. Niket, is that an owl or a
He's Batman.
you know what it looks like to me? What I see is I see a pigeon with a crown, which means hereditary.
Oh, I see a dragon.
Hmm. Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm
It's
I'm
a
having to look
weird
up at the
emoji.
bigger screen,
Yeah,
and I
I'm
don't know
trying.
what that
Just
is.
doesn't work really. I've
Maybe
got it
the
on the big
wings
screen
aren't
as well.
wings. Maybe they're arms. Maybe it's something that's falling. You
I'm
know.
zooming in. Oh, oh, what the hell is it? It's a pigeon carrying an olive tree. Oh, it's a piece.
A
Oh, because
dove?
it's just been Easter, right? It's Passover,
Oh, okay. Is it okay? Sure. Peace.
right? Yeah.
Peace, right? Or is
Peace,
it
y'all.
peace? Peace.
Depends. Depends on the day.
Apparently, yes, yeah. What's going on with the K drama when life gives you tangerines? Uh,
What's going
uh,
on is it's great. I've started watching it. Um, really heartwarming. It's a lot to invest into though. Like each episode's over an hour long, and there's like 3 episodes for like different moments in time, I believe. And then there, it's just got really great reviews. The what I've seen is the first 3 episodes, and I'm really invested. So I will be continuing.
when
It's on Netflix.
well, yeah, I figured that part of it, but like when did it
Come out?
yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
recent.
recent?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
recent.
okay. Okay. Hmm. I don't even know if I've seen it promoted.
Oh
With
yeah, Virus is not wrong. It's like across the board, synonymously loved. Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Hmm.
But yeah, what IMDb says 16 episodes
Yeah.
that are I guess all out now.
Yes,
They,
I believe they
oh
are.
yeah, they dropped the last 4 together
Yeah.
on March 28th.
Yeah.
That's oh, they dropped
So
4 at a time.
yeah, that's that are like different parts, like part one, part two.
Wow.
Most of the episodes are just over an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a commitment.
Hmm.
Okay. I will have to check it out though. You started it and
Yeah, it's very
loving
good.
it. Okay.
Yeah. The last episode is 85 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Just the last episode.
Just the last episode, yeah, because they're
Okay.
going out with it. You're gonna be
Okay.
here forever now.
Anybody excited for the Nicholas Winding Refn movie? Pumped. He's got a great young cast starring Sophie Thatcher. Uh,
Not even a little, sorry.
Sophie Thatcher would have me intrigued, but no. He's not really a director outside of Drive that I have enjoyed the works of.
Yeah, we agree on this. This is one area we we have a similar stance on.
Sisu 2 has been announced to come out. I don't even know why, but okay.
Yeah, I'm down for more of that nonsense. That's great.
No talking, just killing.
Wait,
Okay.
November this year? Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. We the People. Yes, I agree. I would take Smile 2 over Hard Eyes.
Oh my gosh, yes. Brutal.
The
Smile.
acting is so good in
Phenomenal.
that one too. Yeah.
Yeah. The physical theater in that I loved. So good.
Yeah. Oh, that scene in the hallway, dude, was wrong.
Creepy in the best ways. You're like in the cinema and you go,
That's like there's a scene in Until Dawn where they walk into a room and it's filled with dolls. And I look over at my son and he's like,
that
and
is
I'm
so
like,
much nope.
yeah, at that point I'm just, yeah, go. I know what the premise of the film is, so it's time for me to just end right now. I'll just start over again and be good to go. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, Idris and John Cena were in Suicide Squad
Oh, that's true. And they were
together.
great together in that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, enjoyed Last of Us episode 2, but nope, you're not going to show that, Justin. That's a spoiler there.
No spoilers, people. Come on.
Yeah. Hey, Shiny. How are you?
What's up? Do you remember the THX sound that came out the
Oh
beginning of
yeah,
the movies? Yeah.
yeah.
What's up? Like that.
I like that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like having to. I'm just previewing the comments now,
Check
just in
comments.
case. Yeah. Yeah, Alexandra Daddario and Finn Whitrock are set to star in a Hershey chocolate movie that is being filmed in Pennsylvania starting this month.
I mean,
Huh.
I like both those actors.
That'll be, yeah.
Would it be an interesting? Is it like controversial, the Hershey
I don't
chocolate
know.
story?
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what the premise of the movie actually
It's
is.
like at the end of the movie is we've done it.
We've made
created the
chocolate.
Hershey. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I love chocolate.
Absolutely. So,
Talking of which, I have a munchie today.
do you really? Okay, I do too.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome. We can
Okay.
do double munchies. Cool.
Right on. Justin, yeah, Smile 2, far superior. I would agree. That yes. Yes, Ruben does too. No worries. No worries. You're not the
Sorry,
first
not
one
sorry,
to put you're not the first one to put a spoiler on something in the comments, so don't worry about it. You're all good. It's just I didn't catch it beforehand. That was more so that was my shock there. Ruben,
Hmm?
we have reached the end of our comments at the moment.
What? We've only been talking for an hour.
I know. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll give everybody a time to, a chance to catch
Should we
up.
talk about the best thing we watched this week?
Oh, you don't want me to do my movie
Oh, no, I
plot
totally
explained
forgot. Yeah, we
poorly?
haven't done that.
No,
Cool,
I don't
yes.
have to.
No, do it.
It's
Do
fine.
it. Everybody
it's fine.
likes. Do it.
It's fine.
Do it.
Okay. A law-abiding society desperately works to outlaw sunglasses.
Oh, I know this.
Nice. Right off the bat. Outstanding. Dumbledore dies.
Dude.
That's just too soon, man. Come on.
It's always too soon for that.
Oh,
Is it a two-word title?
it is.
Cool. Is it from the
Uh-huh.
80s?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can.
Nice. Good job. Yeah.
Don't know
This one,
why
I
I'm
think
doing Indian hands.
we actually had to look up. It was a great cultural learning experience about the head shake.
Yeah.
It
It doesn't mean no.
No, it's like it has a variety of meanings, but
It
it was
does.
so interesting because at first when we were watching something, and this was a couple years ago, actually several years ago, I started noticing it and I was like, does that person maybe have like Tourette's or something
Oh
like that?
no,
Which
it's an
it,
expressive, like when
I
you're saying, "Hey, dude, what's up?" It's along those lines.
yeah, I was so blown away, and I'm like, that is really cool now. So I appreciate when I see it, and I try and gauge like the meaning that that person has
What
behind
they're
it.
conveying in that time. Yeah, but
Exactly.
it can't. It's like the word, and I'm sorry to everybody. It's like the word cunt. Yeah,
Y-
it's in British terms, it can be
Culture specific, right? Yeah.
yeah, it can be very like funny. It can be very harsh, like I mean to do you harm, or it can just be like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" Depending on how you use it. And that is
Exactly.
it's a great example of cultural specifics. That's very cool. Like depending on, uh, I guess if your mother is angry with you because you're late or you didn't get the right groceries, it's gonna be like she'll say something and you'll be like, "No, I didn't mean to do that." Or it can be like you're very happy. It's got so many, so many. You'll when you see it now in look what you started. When you see it now in like Bollywood films as well, you'll see it everywhere.
Y- I especially love it when the character is happy
Mm,
and it's expressing like an overabundance of joy.
mhm.
It just makes me I love it because it's so um yeah.
How many people did you think had Tourette's before this?
Well, it was called I wasn't necessarily Tourette's, but it could have been like Parkinson's. I didn't know
Oh
what
yeah,
was
like the
going on
shakes. Yeah.
because it wasn't everybody that did it, and they didn't do it all the time. So I was
It was
culturally
like messing
ignorant.
with you. You were like, "What is
Y-
this?"
Yeah, I really was. And I think for some of it I just never even paid attention, like didn't really notice it. And then
Mm,
once I started seeing it, I couldn't not see it. And so it became like this point of like I need to figure out what's going on.
mm.
And yeah, right. So no, I was very happy that um, I got to learn and I got to expand my knowledge of other cultures, and so it's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Crochet Wild and Listen's husband got the book. Oh gosh. Okay. I think we've gone long enough. Nobody has actually said it out loud. Ruben, what is it?
They live.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Correct. Nice.
yeah. One of the first that came directly to my brain.
That perfect. Yeah.
I'm gonna eat their brains and take their knowledge.
Okay. What's your question? Hit
Oh
us.
yeah, my question. Um, so okay, so people, you don't have to answer now, but I would like genuinely good answers for this,
Okay.
and you can answer in Discord if you like by the way of pitches, like share your pitches. I want to know what creative hobbies our audience has. So again, the
Ooh.
Discord is the Bearded Ones. You can find it in the description. You can tell us now in the comments, but I would love to see pictures. I will put a couple there. Like I've done some knitting, some Lego building, puzzling, writing. Show us your creative hobbies and let us know if you do any unusual ones, because there's a world of really interesting. Once you start going down the rabbit hole in YouTube of people with different hobbies, it's a wonderful place, a wonderful rabbit hole to go down. Uh, just like professional hacky sack players that can do ridiculous things to somebody just for whatever reason can juggle, but juggle like 12 things, or can do a Rubik's Cube in like 6 seconds, or you know, all that stuff. So I want to know what unusual hobbies you can do. What's your like kind of party trick that you love showing off? Uh, yeah. You got any Chris tucked away?
Um I mean, I have a shit ton of tattoo material, tattoo equipment.
Ooh.
I want to learn to tattoo. I mean, I have everything that I could either I actually got rid of a crap ton of stuff. But I want to learn to do that because I think it would just be fun. Not that I'm looking to become a tattoo artist, but
Yeah,
um, I would like to be able to draw on myself, which would be great.
that's
Uh,
cool. Do you
yeah,
draw? Have you drawn? Do you enjoy
I,
drawing?
uh, n- No, not really. I'm not.
Mm.
It's like when we go to Disneyland and they have the animation studio thing and they show you how to draw those. I love that.
Yeah,
That's
yours was
just
far better than mine. So yeah, yeah, I remember that.
I mean it's just it like for me that's very enjoyable. My wife does
Mm.
not find that enjoyable because they don't give you an eraser. Um,
Okay.
and that's fine. But like our oldest is wildly creative as an illustrator. I
Mm.
mean like actually I took one of their drawings that I had scanned and I made it into a tattoo. Like I
Mm.
had and they didn't even know, like kid didn't know it until I showed them the picture of my tattoo and cuz it was anyway, the, so I don't have that talent. I don't have that skill. Um
But you
I
can
don't
learn.
I can. Yeah. Uh me it's I don't know. I get
Tell you
hyper
what,
fixated on things.
next time I come, you can do a small tattoo in me. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means I have to practice, so I'll have to commit to that. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, Yeah, that I mean I do. I have like my things that I hyperfixate on for a while and
Mhm.
which is why it gets expensive, why I have so many microphones, so many masks, so many lights. Um yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I would love to be able to do like woodworking
Oh yeah,
or
that sounds very therapeutic.
my grandfather used to carve and some amazing things.
Mm.
And it was like, wow, that's so great. And my dad did stained glass.
Oh, that's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, which I thought, you know what, that would be fun as well. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if I have the long-term attention span
Yeah.
on some of like this is my hobby,
Oh,
because
it's a great hobby.
it's
Yeah.
not my job. Um, so it I love this, even though the editing is not necessarily creatively done. It's not creatively done. It's very quick and efficient, and but the writing, I love that. I love that part of it, the analysis and the critique and stuff. That
Mm.
does bring me joy. So
Nice.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Let's see here. People. Ooh, Kara. She makes handmade books and journals out of junk. That's
Wow.
awesome.
That's so cool.
I want to
Take
see pictures of that.
Yes, please send us some pictures on our Discord. Crochet One, Listen, or AJ, if you wouldn't mind creating a new thread on there, like where we can just chuck all our pictures up for the stuff that we do creatively. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. Yeah. Uh, so, you we the people got an ad. Ruben, what was your question?
Sorry, was that on my channel or Chris's? You can
No, it's
be
on
mad at.
mine. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, good. Okay, you can be mad at him. Um, the question is, what hobbies or talents that you have that is fun that we can all share that? So please share your pictures on the Discord of the Bearded Ones. If you don't mind, you don't have to. Like you must do it.
Do it.
Or let us know in the comments here, like what do you do creatively? What's your joy? That's because I'm aware that we have a really eclectic bunch of people that are with us from all around the world, which is great. And we are all different people. We're not sheep, so we share
Yeah.
different. And we were just talking about like the culturalness, specifics of head nodding and
Mhm.
the way you say words can mean different things. This is another aspect of that. So yeah.
Probably in the most shocking reveal,
Mm.
crochet a while and listen, loves to crochet. but
Yeah.
this is probably more of the shocking because crochet a while and listen has grandkids and everything. So, but plays Ultima online,
What's
and
Ultima Online?
I don't
And
know.
why didn't I know this?
And then enjoys watching TV because she definitely gives us some great suggestions
Oh my
and
gosh. Yeah.
watches all kinds of stuff. So that's outstanding.
Mm.
Um, Justin is learning how to sail.
Nice. I've
That's
been sailing a few
awesome.
times. I couldn't do it myself. Almost drowned once because of an
Mm.
idiot on a catamaran. because
Oh.
he was like, no, you have to be strapped in. And I said, if this catamaran flips, because we were in like really bad weather, I'm
Mhm.
gonna drown because I'm still gonna be hooked in. And he was like, maybe we should go back in. I was like, yeah, we should do that. Yeah. But my
Yeah.
dad sailed, so he had a yacht for a while,
Oh.
and I went out with him for a few times. I have good memories of pretending like I know I'm sailing.
Stop playing with your dinghy.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you
I
play too
know
much,
where you
yeah, yeah.
live and I've seen where you sleep, and your mothers will weep when they see what I've done to you. Oh, a sourdough starter. Nice.
His name is.
You named your sourdough starter.
Yeah, that's amazing. But well done on
Oh,
keeping Herman alive. It's not easy keeping sourdough starter alive, man. At
my
least
wife is going to start
for
that
us.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious. I did friendship bread for like a year,
Is it like
and
you eat it? You go, I love you.
yes.
Really, I do love you.
I'm yeah, as I sobbing and then where did you go? Yeah,
I'm so
no,
sorry.
same type of thing. You know, you have this starter and
Mm,
it's made so that you at the end of however many days, it's been a long time since I've done it, that you have like you cook some,
yeah.
you have your own starter left, but then you have other starters to give to friends. And all my friends already had them. And so it was like I would either make more
Mm.
or just throw it away or whatever.
Ah.
But I was doing it, and it always happened the night that I had to bake. We were out of sugar and we were out of flour. And so I would at like 10 o'clock at night have to run to the grocery store. But I made some great ones because mine were all sweet. All my friendship breads were dessert ones. And so I did a lemon, which was
Ooh.
outstanding. I would do a chocolate chip one, which was a lot of fun. Um,
My wife and I went on a baking weekend where you go
ooh.
to like this like B&B,
Mm-hmm.
and part of staying at their place, they have a cool little like room that they've converted into like a beautiful place for you to rest right by the ocean. But then they have classes like just for you and your partner, and they teach you how to bake various sourdough starters and buns. And so you're just baking all weekend and then spending your time eating that and then being by the beach, and it's kind of awesome.
Dude, the smell of bread,
Oh,
like that place has to permanently have would be
yeah,
phenomenal.
yeah.
Mm. I have a Canon. The one I'm currently using is a Canon EOS RP,
Mm.
and Ruben
I
has a.
as a ZV Sony, I,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah,
It's
ZV1, I
white.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ZV1.
Yeah.
It's nice. I like it. I'm actually starting to understand how to use it now. It's only like taken a year.
Eh, no, it hasn't been a year. It's only been a few months.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like ages since I've been in the place where America is great again.
Yeah. Where was that?
Talking about too soon.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
8 years
Uh,
too soon.
we the people used to carve sculptures of buffalo, wolves, and bears and sell them. That's awesome.
Oh, that's Can we see pictures
Yeah, I want
or
to see
video?
pictures there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh, and crochet a while. Look at that. The speed. There's
Team
a
assemble.
Herman is 12 years old.
Holy crap.
That is, I mean, that
Good
is
lord.
commitment.
Yeah.
Wow.
Herman, it's getting on. Is this dog years? And like Herman, be much older. How do you age sourdough? Hmm.
I don't know.
Oh,
Only hobbies for AJ are watching TV and movies in your home theater. Cooking is fun. Also, just completed your home gym,
nice.
home gym. Mm.
I mean, gin
I
is
get
also good.
drunk.
To be fair, if you've seen pictures of AJ's home theater, I totally understand why he spends a lot of time there because it's a cinema.
Nice. Yeah.
Just
So
it.
if you have that,
Yeah.
that's just, you know.
Oh. What are you doing today? I'm going to my cinema.
The cinema? No, mine.
Mine.
See, we the people, when you say Chris's Sweetbread Factory, that,
I just think of Sweeney Todd.
yeah, well, sweetbreads are a different thing
Yeah.
and no, no,
Would you like
no.
some pie?
Yeah. I did the math at one point and I figured that if I didn't share friendship bread, because we had actually for a second seriously considered maybe doing a bakery and having it just friendship bread.
Right.
And it was like because and I don't remember the math now specifically because I don't remember how many days it was after every like that you were baking, but I want to say like after 4 iterations, like the amount of um starter and loaves that you would make
Mm.
would be like unsustainable because it quadruples every time. So you go from
That's a lot.
one starter to
Yeah.
then 4 starters to then
Yeah.
16 to then 64
Should have been
and
selling it.
what?
Should sell it.
Well, yeah, but if I was going to open up a bakery like
True.
for that, I wouldn't want to give away the starter so that then
No, you
people
wouldn't.
can just
You
do
would
it
need
at
to
home.
keep them in your like airing cupboard or somewhere.
Yeah, yeah,
Fridge, huge walk-in fridge where you keep your buddies.
yeah. It's true.
If they can't catch you, they don't know.
And I'm sorry, but nobody looks for bodies in the graveyard.
Speaking of bodies, did you see the video I sent you this week, Chris? Aussie Man.
I saw it. I didn't watch
Ah,
watch it yet. I need to though.
so basically, there was this whole kind of speech in Australia for I think it was like
White supremacy
National
or something like that.
Heritage. No, it was a
Oh,
National Heritage Day, and there just happened to be white supremacists in the crowds, heckling the people of multicultural. But yeah, so just so you know, white supremacists are everywhere. They're not
mm-hmm.
unique to America. They're multiplying for some stupid reason because we can't have nice things, and so we just multiply the bad things. But Aussie Man telling white supremacists to fuck off is one of the best things I've heard all week. It's
Nice.
fantastic. Yeah.
We watched Freaky Tales last night, and I didn't realize that it's a movie about killing Nazis.
I told you you'd love it.
That made me so happy.
I
It was
told you
so
you'd love
good.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved it. Uh, oh, we've ruined Zed. Watching us has made him quite picky about movies.
Oh
Recall
no.
the days when you thoroughly enjoyed every 90s action movie and considered it to be the greatest movie ever made.
To be
Now-
fair, there is an idea that maybe you shouldn't go back to those movies that you hold in nostalgia heaven.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, value everybody's performance, act, assessed storytelling, and judge picture quality.
I mean,
It is
it's
tough
really
what-
hard to switch your brain off.
Yeah.
Your analytic brain.
Yeah. Well, and you can, once you can recognize of how you critique and how you watch things differently, once you learn to critique, I think you can shift that gear somewhat easily because you still may have nigglings of that. You know what I mean? Like, oh God, that is just terrible. But you can also remind yourself, no, this is stupid, but it's fun. This is why I'm here. You
I
know?
have different caps depending on what type of genre or what act. Like if I'm watching a Fast and Furious movie, I am not going to critique it the same way I'm going to critique a Ryan Coogler film like Sinners. Yeah, they're just too vastly different.
My
One's a
rom-coms
good movie and one's crap.
is a Halo type of thing. It does not even a full
Oh
hat.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Oh, totally agree.
Mhm.
I would like to recognize the reviews Chris and Ruben do on their channels, but have unique perspectives and effectively convey your thoughts with rich vocabulary, which I greatly appreciate. Thank you. appreciate that.
Yeah, I say baddies a lot, so apologies.
I
The
love
baddies.
I like that as a term though, because
It is fun. Yeah.
it it implies certain things, but without necessarily making them like the full-on villain, because they may
Yeah.
not be the full-on villain. You know what I mean? I don't know. I had somebody complain one time that I used what they consider to be big words,
Oh,
and I was like, "Well, first off, this is how I talk
this
normally."
is how I talk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but then I also love the thesaurus because I don't like to repeat the same word over and over and over again. As somebody
Dude, I
who,
mean, you've done what, 4,000 reviews? It
oh, I
gets
don't think that
boring
many.
saying the same shit over again.
Well, yeah, I don't want to say, you know what I mean? Like I have crutch words, and I, if somebody is listening to me, and if somebody is listening to me for the second time this week,
Mm.
you know, never mind second time this day, but second time this week, I
Yeah.
don't want them to go, dude, shut up about awesome. You
I
know that.
also, you will see me correct myself on camera sometimes. I'll be like, I've used that too many times. Let's just try something else. It's not the goodest film. Good English, yay. The
Yeah,
bestest ever.
we have. I mean, English is a stupid language.
It
Let's
is.
just go there. It is
Yes.
ridiculously difficult. It makes up its own rules all the time and then breaks every single one of them.
The
I
spellings
applaud.
alone are crazy.
I applaud anybody that attempts to learn English as a second language because it adheres to nothing that makes any sense.
True.
So, yeah, never mind. I'm not going to go. I'm gonna.
Were you about to go for
I was.
on a
I
on a
was.
tangent
I
there?
was. I was going to rail on.
And AJ was just complimenting us.
I know, and I appreciate that. Thank you. It's so great. AJ, thank you. Um, T, a full-time independent novelist and indie filmmaker for over 20 years.
Oh, that's
Uh,
awesome.
Recently dives into dissecting true crime stories with a focus on mothers. Ooh, bad moms can breed monsters. That
That's
that was a
excellent.
whole lot to unpack
That was a
there.
lot, yeah.
That is awesome. Uh, T, we're gonna have to you're gonna have to in the if you go into the Discord. I mean, heck, you can even put it in the comments here, but uh, the Discord will allow links. Like I'm not sure
Yeah.
the chat does, but I would love to see like to some of your movies and the
Mm.
your written works and everything because I mean, true crime is fun.
Yeah, that's a wonderful niche you're in there.
Yeah,
Bad moms can breed monsters. That's such a great line itself. Yeah.
I
Sold.
would watch that series.
Yes.
You need to trademark that.
Yes. Nice.
uh as a kid, I used to think Jean-Claude Van Damme was the greatest actor ever.
Not
But
just
come on,
as a
there it is.
kid, but then I met him. Oh my gosh. I'm not lying. You can check my IMDb.
Oh no, I
Uh,
know you did.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
worked on a film where he
Oh,
was in the movie.
did it ruin your
A little bit.
yeah,
To be
that's
fair, it could
unfortunate.
just still like he switches into fighting gear like
Mm.
that. Like not surprised because he's been doing it since, the 80s.
I had met Stephen Baldwin one
Ooh,
time in the early 2000s. So it was after like Usual Suspects and stuff, but
yeah.
he at this point he had done a lot of drugs in his life
Mm.
and like literally you could watch him if he wasn't speaking directly to you or like if he was just kind of there,
Mm.
that dude could not hold focus to anything. I mean, he was like and I mean and his conversations were all over the place and everything else. I kid you not, though. The second he's asked a question, the second he was on camera, anything like that, that dude was dialed in. He was focused and he was flawless. And I was like, holy shit.
Actors are amazing that way. Like Sean Pertwee,
Mm.
I, yeah, I, he let's just say he was on some stuff. I wondered because I was actually doing the clapperboard with the one take that he was going to be in, and I was doing the end clapperboard. So it's at the end of the take rather than the front, and you do it upside down. You go in blah blah blah, and you hit the. And as soon as that cut, he was like all over the place. But when we reset to do it again, just snapping in, knew all the dialogue. It's like, how?
That's so wild.
Yeah, yeah.
Herman can grow like that also, but I just use half and feed the other half to keep him in control. I love that you have personified.
I just see like little shop of horrors, like eating droplets of blood.
I would put eyes on the jar or whatever you have the starter in.
Yeah. You will see he'll
Oh.
start bubbling and making mouths of his own.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. You do need to watch Freaky Tales. Thanks to Ruben for doing that because it was yeah, for showing us that because it was yeah I was pleasantly surprised. So it was good. Yes, yes. Oh, you're welcome. No, don't be nervous.
No,
We
don't
want
be
to.
nervous. We are very kind.
Yeah, we want to see your stuff. That'll be awesome. Uh, Ruben, how many Dr. Peppers do you drink in a week, and is it healthy?
One, no, it's Dr. Pepper Zero, so no sugar for one. But it is like it's got all the crappy stuff to mask the no sugar taste. And this is my first one this week. I normally have like save the cold drinks or something for when I'm talking so much because I don't ever talk for hours on end. So if I'm good, I'll have a couple of teas. I don't like water; doesn't do my tummy very good for some reason. So it's Guinness, and which is relatively healthy for you actually, and Dr. Pepper Zero for the moment.
Yep. Yep.
What were you gonna say?
Same. Me? What was I going to say? Oh, no, I
Yeah.
don't think I was going to say anything.
Yeah.
Alcohol is always good for
Let
you.
me check. It's got aspartame.
Mm-hmm.
It's got acetylflame, whatever that means. Potassium sorbate. Yeah, I mean aspartame is really good for you. It's got like all the cancer drugs in it.
Yes, it's yeah. Oh, did we cover the movie Presence? Wait, that
Our presence with the C.
yes,
You covered that, I believe.
I did. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Please
Not
don't say
everybody
you,
enjoyed
you
it.
did that movie.
I yeah, not everybody enjoyed that movie, which was, I mean, fair enough, but I think some people also went into it thinking it was not what it actually was.
Mm.
So yeah, oh good. I'm glad you enjoyed it as well. That's you, you mouthwash on the rocks. That's
What is mouthwash on the rocks? Dr. Pepper.
no mouthwash. Like
Yeah.
Listerine or something on the rocks.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't know what that means though.
Well,
What have I missed, Chris?
I don't know. I assume it's just like that's something to drink. That's not
Okay.
healthy and on the rocks. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, definitely. Slow burn. Loved it. The ending was so good too. Um, any thoughts on the weapons teaser? Um, I'm totally there. Like I and him, both weapons and him. Okay, now weapons though. Here's the thing. This full on gave me Blair Witch vibes because at the end of the weapons trailer, it gives you a website to go to. And that website, I went to it, and it is like old school, early 2000s, terrible design,
Nice.
very basic. And I'm like, okay, I have seen a teaser trailer. If I go into a movie and they show me anything other than this teaser trailer,
You
I
are
am
running
going
out.
to murder people. I'm just. You
I
got
didn't
Julia.
watch the trailer. I don't want to. I'm gonna try and avoid all trailers.
No, dude, you should just see the teaser. It doesn't give anything away, and I still don't understand what's going on.
Okay.
It is because it's really short also, and
Okay.
it's Zach Kreger who did Barbarian, I believe.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
Barbarian.
yeah, he directed Barbarian. He's directing this movie as well,
Nice.
and it has
Okay.
Julia Garner, Josh Brolin.
I mean, you've sold me. I don't need to watch the trailer.
Well, there you go. I mean, the cast is yeah, you got
Excuse me. Jeez.
some good people in here. So August 8th. Teaser. Yeah, the teaser with the kids doing the Naruto run. Oh, so good. Hey, just kidding. Glad you're here.
Need a halo.
Do we have a favorite movie genre, favorite director? I mean, Edgar Wright is one of my favorite directors.
For sure. Mm.
Fincher.
Mm. It depends on the mood I'm in, but like I'm really into horror at the moment.
I'm so glad for that.
It's your fault. I really like good thrillers as well. Good story building thrillers. Favorite director? Good lord. Who do I like? Probably my favorite director at the moment is the horror director that directed like all of the Netflix
Oh,
house.
Mike Flanagan.
Yeah, Mike Flanagan. Like from movies to TV series, he's the most stable quality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Chris said any alcohol is good for you. So I said your mouthwash on the rocks.
I see. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Oh, viral verse. I think you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Um, we will get to our
With your munchies
munchies.
at the towards the end, yeah.
Yes, yes. Sci-fi and Denis for
Yeah.
AJ.
Geneva's great, yeah. Although I always struggle with his name. Because one, why is it Denis? Because it
He's
says
French.
Dennis. And oh, that explains everything. Cool. I'm not so sure I like him anymore.
He's not Dutch.
And the Dutch.
To all our friends who are Dutch, it's only a movie.
Oh, I'm
quote.
sorry. I'm just kidding. Is this better?
Hey, just kidding. We are so glad you're here today.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we're out.
Freak you out. That's enough. All right, Chris, what you got?
Okay. Let me see here. Let me write down a time code.
Okay.
I watched actually some unexpected stuff this week.
All right.
So after watching Havoc, which
Yes.
that is not on my list, just because it is not good.
I hear people comparing it to The Raid, and I'm like, really?
No, I mean, is it from Gareth Evans? Yes. Did he direct The Raid and The Raid 2? Yes. Okay, and so the action in that is fine, and it's fun for what we get. Everything else is poo. But this, my talk is not about Havoc, but it was Gareth Evans.
Oh.
And so I was like, huh, it's been quite a while, actually, since it came out, since I've seen this, and I decided to rewatch it. So I watched the Netflix horror Apostle. Have you seen this?
I'm gonna double check. I didn't realize he did it.
It's Dan Stevens, a guy that Gareth Evans has worked with before, especially on like Gangs of London. It's got Michael Sheen. It's got Lucy Boynton.
I don't think I've seen this.
Dude,
Hmm.
dude. Okay, so this is like folk horror and isolated cult
Why haven't I seen this?
with
It's great.
some gnarly violence as well.
Okay.
Um, just the premise is Dan Stevens's sister has gone missing. She's actually gone uh, to be with this cult type of thing,
Okay.
or she was taken. Doesn't really matter why, but she's gone. And he infiltrates this cult. Now, this happens in like the late 1800s, very, very early 1900s. I'm not sure exactly when it is, but so it
Mm.
gives you the time period. Okay. And so they, he gets on this boat. They live on this isolated island, and it's a, they have a deity there who may be myth, may be real. I mean, we get to see later, but strange things happen in this. It is a eerie location. There's not a lot of violence all the way through. The last quarter of the film
Mm.
is very brutal, but there is a lot of tension and unease throughout the entire thing. I gotta say though, like Gareth Evans does, when there's violence, it is brutal. Um, wow, this movie will have you wincing. It is somewhat supernatural. It hints around the supernatural a little bit.
Oh, I thought it
Really
was a
done well.
total supernatural, not okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's you don't know if what's going on is just cult delusion,
Mm.
because you have these people who have chosen to live in this little isolated area and they believe that this deity is the one that blesses the land and you know
Okay.
um and it's the imagery is gross in a lot of spots and it's so well done. I'm glad I rewatched it because I had forgotten how much fun the movie and the story really is.
Okay.
It's very different from like The Raid, because you have a lot of story buildup and tension in this disquieting aura that
Mm.
surrounds and Dan Stevens, there's like mystery there because he's trying to figure out what's going on, what especially what happened to his sister, where she might be if she's even alive, all while also noticing that things aren't necessarily totally right here. That and when he witnesses other things as well, oh, he just I mean, the story is mildly dark and then gets dark and darker and darker and you're like, "Whoa." So,
Okay. All right. That has gone straight on my watch list.
I think you're going to enjoy this.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Thanks.
what do you have, Ruben?
I'm going to talk about Weak Hero Class 2.
Mm.
So this came out on Netflix this week. It was originally the first season was originally actually out on YouTube, I believe, and then Netflix bought the rights, and it shot like up to the top 10. People were really loving it. I don't know if you remember that it was when I talked about season one. It was about a young kid, South Korean. He has a very stoic look on his face. He's just putting his head down. He's got to study really hard, and the bullies of the school just keep picking on him and another guy until he cracks. And what happens in class one of Weak Hero is you form an unlikely band of friends that would normally not be friends at all. You have an ex MMA fighter and this kid that's just working overtime, going to that extra school after school, all of that, and the kid that's always been bullied, and they form this. And throughout the series, it's a bunch of moments of their friendships forming to be excellent, and then these interactions that they have with the bullies of the bullies who have bullies of their own and the reason why they're bullies, and it just like escalates as you try and eventually leads up to like organized crime. Like it's it's just staggering. It's staggering. And basically, the end of season one is left one of his best friends in a coma. That's where we're left,
Mm.
and so he has to transfer school away from that. The school doesn't want him there. They're like, okay, he's gonna keep getting in fights with these bullies because he's just not letting them get away with the shit they've been getting away. So two, he really tries to keep his head down and not get involved with anything. They're giving him medication to dull his rage issues, as they call it. It's meant to help him sleep, but he's still not sleeping because he's just super worried about his friend in a coma. The consequences of them fighting are real, like his friends in a coma. Um, Unfortunately, and I said this in my first review. I asked the comment, is bullying this bad in South Korea? Is it, or is it just an embellishment of a storyline that they like to talk about? And I think 90% of the comments I had was like, yeah, it's this bad, like just straight up. I was like, yeah, okay, I figured so because they're always having it in some form in most of their media.
Yeah.
And so we get to another bunch of school bullies in class two, different school, and he's forced again to interact with another kid that is being bullied for years. Uh, and we get another trio of kids that are forming a united front to go up against this. But what I liked about this one is they've really doubled down on some of the fighting sequences and they've given some good time to prepping the choreography in that because it gets brutal, but it's also really pretty to watch. Like it's really entertaining.
Mm.
It's believable, it's hard hitting, it's emotional. Like I was invested in season one. Season two, I'm so much more into the characters because I think they've really crafted the characters in the way that you can get behind them. Like you know who the good guys are, you hate the bad guys, the baddies, uh, like 100%. Like they suck. Like there's no excuses for you. At some point, you decided that you were going to, even if someone's forcing into it, you were just going to do it, and they
Mm.
continue to make everybody else's lives terrible. Unfortunately, there's a baddie that is controlled by another baddie, and that baddie has a boss to answer to who is a baddie himself. It's again going, and so it continues to escalate as they try to fight the evil within the school. Again, where the hell are the teachers? They're never around when these kids are just beating the crap
Right?
out of each other. And when the teachers are involved, it's always the good guys that get in trouble for starting the fight. They're like, no, that's not what happened. So it like the injustice of everything, it just shouts. But you're gonna love the interactions between the unlikely group of friends. They are such a joy to watch because they're so different. Our main protagonist is quiet and reserved, doesn't like anybody touching him, and he will say like, "Please don't touch me, don't touch my hair." Like he's very like, but he's the guy that snaps and will use his pen to throat stab you. And then you have the geeky kid that is really funny, just really wants some friends, but has been so beaten down and broken down by the bullies that he's just looking for a way out. And they find him with the basketball team captain and their friends who kind of take them under a wing and they become like this great friendship base. And that's where, when it's brutal and it's heavy, it's them having meals together, just little interactions, dialogue bits where one is over the top and really funny, and the other one is just quiet and reserved. And their backgrounds are so like they shouldn't be friends, but because this thing has pushed them together, they become the best of friends. And what they face together, that's something that everybody watching will relate to. Surprisingly, the dubbing's very good for this. You can
Oh.
watch it in the original language, but I also watched because I was being lazy and I didn't feel like reading, so I listened to just and it was fine.
Hmm.
They've used actors that are culture specific to do the dubbing rather than like it's an American. doing.
Oh, at least
So it
that's
makes it
yeah.
so much better. Yeah, so you feel the culture. But I always recommend watching an original if you can, because you get,
Sure.
just the original, how it was intended. This is a blast. It's also, I believe they're looking at doing a third part, although it hasn't
Oh,
been greenlit yet. There is scope for more. There's a completion of a story it's done well in this one that you'll feel satisfied with if it doesn't get
okay.
greenlit. But I think most people were like, yeah, we're totally invested. So yeah, this was a great surprise. I really enjoyed this.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I figured you would be watching it since you had watched
Mm.
the first season there. Cool. You good if we just keep going
Yeah, keep
really
going.
quick?
Yeah.
So I watched another movie. This has been on my list for a while. So I watched another movie. You don't say. Uh,
You watched a movie? Yeah,
what?
is that what we do here?
Gosh,
I
sorry,
thought this was
people.
a
I'm
food
dumb.
channel.
I know. Well, yeah. Um, it's called Triangle from 2009.
Okay.
It's a sci-fi thriller type of thing,
Yeah.
and basically these friends go on a boat um, off the coast of Florida, so they're near
Hmm.
Bermuda,
Yeah.
and they encounter this freak storm which capsizes their sailboat. They are picked up by a passing freight liner, and once on there, really terrible things happen, and like people die. Uh, there's like deja vu. Uh, all these things begin to just you don't know what's going on, and the characters really have no idea what's going on, even though some of them feel like I've been here before. Why do I know this?
Mm.
Um, and it reminded me briefly of, actually, it was funny because that's the actual name of the title of the X-Files episode, also called Triangle, where it's
Okay.
on a boat in the Bermuda Triangle. So once you understand that, okay, so this is the Bermuda Triangle without them actually saying the Bermuda Triangle in this.
Right.
Um, it's got your timey-wimey type of loop to it.
Hmm.
The thing, like, I was surprised because at about the halfway point, we discover something that is fairly key, and I thought was like a really big reveal.
Mm.
And then the movie keeps going. Um, so I was like, wow, that's daring to and bold
Okay.
to give us that reveal this early on and still have, like 45 minutes left to go or something. Um, it- the rinse and repeat aspect of this loop that they're in
Mm.
actually is pretty good because of how they do it, because things have the opportunity to change if you do things differently. This is not a happy movie though. I was really surprised when we got to the end. I
Mm.
was like, "Oh dang. That oh."
I was all up for watching it until then.
It is, I mean, it's exciting. It's gory at points. There's this one point where you see something and you're like, "Oh, that I did not expect." That wow. Um I could say a movie and then it would give it away. So I'm not
Right.
going to do that.
So don't do that.
Yeah, this
But
is
the director is great. Like, he's done some stuff I really like. Have you seen Severance or Creep?
um wait, I'm looking here. Oh, that's a different movie than I was thinking, Creep. No, I haven't seen any of those.
Both gnarly films. Really well done.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of his stuff.
Yeah. So, okay.
So, yeah, so I mean this is not like your drop everything to go see it film. If you want
Mm.
something a little different, but also that's, I mean, it's a similar premise. So it's
Yeah.
not unique in the whole Bermuda Triangle, the time loop, the trying to figure out type of thing. Um, I think the darkness that the overall story maintains is a little fresh.
Mm.
Or at least
Okay.
feels fresh, even though it's from 2009. So you got to also remember that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, don't say, oh, I've seen this a ton of times and it's, it's been the last 10 years. Well, that's because it came out after this movie. So you need to at least, balance it
Yeah.
with when it came out.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah, it was sufficiently thrilling enough where I had a lot of fun watching it. And it's twisty enough where even once the reveal comes, I'm still trying to figure out the solution.
Huh.
And so that keeps me engaged with our main character as well, as she
Mm.
is trying to figure out the solution. And when she believes she has it, does she? So, yeah, there you go.
Nice.
You have anything else?
Yeah. Just quickly, just say that Andor has started. We've
Oh,
got the
yeah.
first 3 episodes of season 2,
Okay.
and it's excellent. Like, I mean, season 1 was excellent. Season 2, they've starts with it's a little bit humorous. There's like I guess you would call it as a hijack. Um, and Cassian is trying to fly a plane that he doesn't know how to fly for whatever reason. That's all I'm going to give you with that. And it's humorous, but at the same time, what's happening to people he cares about on another planet is really tense. So there's like this real kind of you come on, learn how to fly the plane so you can get there and save the ones that you love. Has real weight. There's a character that I instantly hated, loved to hate. That yeah, they've introduced a couple of characters, new characters, I believe, that we haven't seen before that you'll love to hate, and the ones where everybody is from those that survived from season 1. They're showcasing what they're up to. It's all leading now. It's going to be an interesting one to see if everybody really likes what they're going to do with season 2, because there's going to be a lot of time jumps in between each 3 episodes because it's leading up to Rogue One.
Yes.
And so we're gonna be going like moving forward, getting the plan, all of that. Um, I love the practical nature of this show. They've gone away from just doing it on their clever screens that they've done for so many of their Star Wars shows. The writing is so polished. The characters are nuanced. This is like, yay, good Star Wars again. Woo! Like I don't like getting on the hate train, but and say haters, that's strong. That's a strong word. I disliked a lot of the Star Wars stuff for some reasons. I loved Ahsoka. I thought Obi-Wan was fine. I thought the new Jedi series, whatever that was called,
Acolyte.
was oh yeah, I thought that was just the worst it's been for a very long time. The writing was absolute bollocks. Like, I don't get what they were thinking making characters do. They were like contradicting themselves and then changing up the lore. Your lightsabers can change color at will now because of your emotion. I'm like, oh. It's almost as bad as Luke Skywalker throwing his lightsaber over his shoulder. Yeah, like, I don't care about it. Just slap your fans in the face. Anyway, I'm not going to be one of those. All I'm going to say is this is the best that Star Wars has been for a long time. Yeah, the show is great. Thoroughly enjoying it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to briefly talk about Frewaka, just because I
Learned how to say the name. Yeah.
yes. Irish folklore gives off strong Wicker Man vibes. It is another not wholly happy or uplifting story, but it's got a good mystery within it and some really creepy imagery.
Okay.
This uses a lot of iconography and setup that is subtle and patient.
Mm.
Not like jump scary, not that. It's just unsettling. Like there's a door and it's got all of these like talisman all the way around it.
Mm.
And the woman's like, don't go in there. And of course,
Of course, they go
the
in there.
the person, yeah, it goes in there. And there's so much like belief and superstition and stuff that this woman holds true to.
Right.
And you love it because I loved it because is she just superstitious or is there basis to what she's saying and why she does this? And um, I think you'll get there's kind of a twist in there. I think you get that early on,
Mm,
or at least suspect it, and that's
okay.
fine. It doesn't harm the story really because it doesn't detract from some of the gnarliness that's unfolding. Um, you know, again, small village type of not cult, but also not. You just feel like an outsider has come in, and all of the people there they know something and are distrustful of the outsider.
Okay.
And so you have this automatically a feeling of unease, just that they're like, oh, I don't know who to trust. These people are really sketchy. Um, and like we at times our protagonist can be an unreliable narrator
Mm,
because we don't know if what she's seeing is real, if these people are just doing this to mess with her or some combination in there, you know. So it's not long. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It is patient. So it's not like action heavy by any means. I mean, it is very just deliberate in what it doles out.
mm,
The majority of it is in the Irish language, which I loved. It was great. I can't speak it, don't understand it at all, but it's beautiful to listen to. And just like you were talking about, with Weak Hero, listening to it in
mm.
the original, this is great. There is a little bit of English in it, as well as
Hmm. Don't
maybe
hold that
something else
against it.
too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but it's one of these again where it leaves you questioning throughout most of the movie of what's going on. I'm not sure I like this. Is do I trust the hairs on the back of my neck that are standing up because the main character is weirded out? Is she appropriately weirded out or is she just like way too sensitive?
Mm,
And then the end, there's like the screen goes black and then it comes back up to the final scene. And you can't leave that because that is the haunting moment in like to cap it off.
oh,
And you're just like, oh, I
okay.
know what's going to happen. They don't show that after that,
Yeah.
but you've been given all of the context. So they don't have to spoon feed you this little bit of the ending to
Will I
fully get what's
enjoy this
happening.
horror movie?
Um, I think from the atmosphere, from the set design, these types of things, yes,
Okay.
you will. Um, is it going to bother you a little bit? Yes.
Right.
Not to the level of Babadook.
Or Hereditary.
No, yeah, no, it's not
Okay.
that. It's just it's different, and it's folklore.
I like different. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
vocal. Yeah,
yeah.
great. Yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
It sounds like you chose the better indie movie because I watched a movie called Ash.
Ah, yes.
I say watch. I tapped out, so I'll be honest. Um, I was looking forward to this movie, so I was really
Uh-huh.
disappointed. It's I hate it when reviewers say this, so take it with a pinch of salt, a caveat, but it's pretentious. Okay, you can have the same scene shown to you five different ways. The editing is atrocious. It
Oh
it
no.
looks pretty all the time, and it knows it, and it shows you. There's a lot of neon brights, uh, flashing strobes, trippy scenes, and they're all edited close as well to give the
Oh.
illusion of something that is like scary, but it's not. It's just annoying. And I was like,
Hmm.
I don't have time for this in my life. Quite frankly, I've given you 45 minutes. You haven't grabbed me. this is boring and pretentious as heck. I am moving along. So that is just my word of warning. If you were hoping that this was something good, there's a whole write-up with like the press release, and I was like, I really wanted to like this movie, but I can't honestly say that I thought it was good movie. Maybe it's one of those like a late bloomer, you know, the second
Mm,
half comes in,
yeah,
but
it's a lot to ask.
yeah.
So
So
this
that was my poo of the week.
that was your poo of the week.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what my poo. I don't. Yeah, no, I don't know if I have any.
You didn't have to have
Yeah,
a, a
I mean
bad poo.
Havoc wasn't good, but
Hmm.
whatever. We already talked about that a little bit. So
Yeah,
yeah. Do you want to hit up the comments and then we can go to our movie that we watched together?
sure. What movie did
Okay.
we watch together?
Grabbers.
Right, yes. I
Okay.
didn't watch it.
Oh, shut up. Seriously?
I did.
Fine.
I totally forgot. I even
Fine.
bought it and I forgot to watch it.
Fine. Whatever.
I
Okay.
will
I'm
watch
not
it
gonna.
this week.
Okay. Everybody, you can be upset that we're not going to talk about Grabbers today because
Oh man, I was
that's on
excited
Ruben.
about watching
Yeah.
that.
Let's see here. AJ watched Andor season 2. Good. Kind of disappointed with episode 3, and then excuse me, kind of disappointed with episode 2, but then
But three
episode
was
3
great.
was
I
great.
agree. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, Crochet a while and listen. You're just warming my heart. A Goofy movie, 30th anniversary. I'm glad that my kids love this movie because we as adults, as their parents, saw it before and before they were born and loved it and then showed it to them. And so, yeah. The Accountant, another excellent one.
Oh, I wanted to talk about the accountant, so
Oh, okay. Well, you
we
can
can
do
talk.
that because we're not going to be talking about Grabbers.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Ant-Man. Oh, that's fun. Yes, because you're on your Marvel rewatch.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Hacks season 1.
Nice.
Nice. Everybody talks about Hacks. I have not
I know.
started it. So
Yeah.
also watched Crochet Wildness and also watched Andor season 1. Okay. Some of the stuff that he went through and then watched season 2, the episodes that are out. Um
What?
you know the other people are important, but just rather watch Andor's part.
Fair enough.
Oh, Cassian's always getting in trouble.
Yeah. He does do that.
Oh, and AJ is saying that Hacks season 2 and 3 are even better.
Ooh.
Wow.
All
And
right.
so yeah, she's through halfway through second season 2. Yep, and confirming that it does get better. Usually like your TV a bit on the fantasy supernatural side. Normal dramas are usually too boring. Hacks is pretty
Hmm.
good at keeping attention. Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Nice.
Zed, okay, this is wild. Movie and TV were banned in your country from 94 to 2001 during the Taliban's rule.
What
Smuggled
the?
video cassettes and DVDs. Wow, yeah, I'm sure you did, but that is wild.
That's crazy. That's so recent.
That is, yeah. Well, and what is frightening is that, the Taliban has come
They're
back
right. They're
into,
back. Yeah.
yeah, and
With a
are they
vengeance.
enforcing those same type of, I mean, I know they're enforcing some horrendous things, but I don't know if, did you know that they did that? Like
No idea
basically,
that that was a thing. That's crazy.
wow. Oh, yeah, I bet. You can't imagine how much you cherished movies during that time. Probably was only about 19 and you watched them repeatedly. Yeah, I would.
Oh my gosh. That puts things into perspective, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and can you imagine if you were the movies that you had access to
Mm.
were not good ones, but
Well,
that's all you had,
Zed, do you remember what those 19 movies were?
or some of them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great question, Ruben. Oh, Let's see here. Well, let me select the comment. There we go. Gene Smart is great. Discovering Hannah Einbinder with the show has been a big positive. Oh,
I'm guessing
okay.
that's all the actors from Hacks.
Yeah, Gene Smart
She's the lead.
is yeah.
Yeah.
She was the mom, I want to say, in Mayor of Easttown.
Mm.
She was also in like what that Southern Belle show.
She plays a harsh
Designing
characters
Mm.
a lot of the time.
After our new intro, our new welcome. Just kidding, feels loved.
Yeah.
Serious note, who's ready for the Eternaut? I'm looking forward to this. I hope it's good.
I have
Comes out
3
this week.
episodes because that's all they're giving prize.
Well, I don't have any, so
Oh, okay.
So there you go. Shiny. Circling back to Dr. Pepper, have you guys tried their diet chocolate Dr. Pepper? Oh, this was back in 2007. No,
No.
I did. Oh,
Also,
crochet a while and listen though. Did
if you tried that now, you'd probably end up in the hospital
yeah.
because it's that old.
Shiny said it wasn't bad. I
Okay.
don't.
Thanks.
I mean, I liked Crystal Pepsi, so who am I to say?
There's
that-
some really random Dr. Pepper flavors as well.
Mm. I started out liking the strawberry cream Dr. Pepper, and now I can't drink it. It's just way too sweet.
Do you think they've changed like up the dosage? Yeah.
No. I only started like recently, tried it for the
Oh.
first time, and I enjoyed it. But then I've had it, I don't know, a handful of times in this like I have a half a
Very
case sitting in
full
the
of-
refrigerator that I
Like,
just
too sweet.
yeah. Okay. Amy wants to talk about Until Dawn.
Sure. Go for it.
The ending was kind of a letdown. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I mean, I thought the movie as a whole was not spectacular.
Mm.
There are problems with it, especially pacing.
Mm.
But for just a fun, again, another time loop type of movie,
Mm-hmm.
this was done. I was enjoying my time with it. The practical effects, Ruben, you will appreciate this. They
Oh.
are wonderful. I mean, they are
So-
gory and gruesome.
I've seen a few reviewers say that the first half of the movie is great because it deals with the premise of the game. But when there's no stakes for the second half of the movie, it just loses its
No
its
stakes for
footing.
that's weird because there's massive stakes for the end. That's when we figure out what's happening.
Okay,
and
let
that
me put
is-
it another way. That none of the characters you care about. So because you don't care about it, you don't care that the supposed thing, the loop, isn't working anymore.
I can see that. I mean, they're fairly generic and we don't have like much intro to them to really feel a connection to them.
Hmm.
I think out of all of them, one of them is easiestly the one you're like, yeah, they could totally die and I'd be totally fine with this.
So please
But the
don't.
movie acknowledges that also. So
Nice.
there's that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, though, see, I didn't play the game. I've never played the game. So going into this, like the lore, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know if that's how the game is or not. It doesn't really matter to me. The lore that they set up, I thought was really intriguing.
Huh.
Like, it was just like, it was kind of cool. So,
So you
I
had
didn't,
fun with it.
I did have fun with it. Yeah.
Okay.
I took my wife, our youngest, his girlfriend, we all went and we all came out of there like, oh, that was fun. It was an enjoyable time. You know what I mean? It's got the creep factor to it. It has jump scares. I don't think the jump scares are
course.
effective.
No,
Okay,
jump scares are hardly effective. They may make you jump, but that's you're not scared. They just made you jump.
Yeah, and I don't even think I jumped. They didn't take advantage though of a moment where I thought they were gonna do a jump scare and it would have been perfect.
Isn't that
because-
scarier though when you think they're going to do something?
Yeah,
And you're like,
yeah, yeah. And so it was. I mean, the setup was there. Like
All right.
they took the time to set it up appropriately.
There's behind
And
you, and then not behind you.
yeah, yeah. So I I don't know. I mean I can understand how people who have played the game and if it's different
Mm,
that they feel let down by that. Cool. Makes
okay.
sense to me. As somebody who just went in hoping for a fun horror movie that was not absolutely stupid,
Mm,
it made me feel a little bit like Final Destination, you know, a little bit like Cabin in the Woods.
oh,
Um,
nice.
I mean, it borrows from a bunch of different movies, ideas, and things like that, but it was it was serviceable and it was fun. Will I watch it again when it hits streaming? Yes. Would I buy it? No. Would I even rent it on demand now that I've paid to see it? No. But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Nice.
take that for what it's. Yeah.
Yeah.
AJ's poo of the week was Captain America: Brave New World.
I see that.
Some of the worst writing in any recent comic book movie. Very bored with this until the final semi-decent fight scene.
What's
Um,
ridiculous is that's what they sold the whole movie on, saying that the Red Hulk was in it. But he's in
oh,
it for the last 10 minutes.
oh, jeez.
But come on.
Yeah,
I'm still going to go watch um, Reject
Thunderbolts.
Avengers movie. Yeah,
I,
those guys.
I have, like, I'm keeping my expectations low,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
but I'm hoping that they do, like we talked about last week. Just
Embraced. It's like just be what they are. Don't try and build into anything. Have a contained story.
yeah,
Because the
let
characters are
us.
there. We like those characters.
Yes, yes, all of those. I mean, outside of like Taskmaster, which I
I couldn't
died.
give two hoots about. Yeah.
Well, and I don't understand how they brought that back, but whatever.
Yeah. Mm.
Um, the we don't need this to tie into any of the other Marvel movies. Do a post credit scene, tie it in that way, call it good.
Looks like an interesting baddie as well, with what they can do, what they've shown in the trailer.
Yeah, and I don't know who it is. So
Yeah,
that's also the other thing. You know what I mean?
it's
Like,
great. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And I don't know who Bob is, which I like Lewis Pullman a lot. So we'll go with
Yeah.
that and just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fingers crossed it's half decent because MCU have not been half decent.
No, no.
Mm.
How was Havoc with Tom Hardy? It was not good. Um, Tom Hardy is generic. All the characters are generic. If you want brutal action, when there's action, it's brutal. If
But
you want,
watch the Raid 1 and 2 again, rather.
yeah, watch Gangs of London, especially if you want brutal
Season 1. Yeah.
and a really good story. Yeah, yeah. I don't not season 2, and I don't know even about season 3. Everybody says season 3 is poo. So
Yeah. Yeah.
because Evans isn't directing it. So there you go.
Exactly. Yeah.
DSR, the effort we bring, we both put to bring out videos. We got a lot of, we watch a lot of content, review it, manage time with family, take care of eyes. Thank you. Yeah, but we have fun,
Yeah.
right?
No. Yeah, our family only watch what they want to watch as well. So like they will tap out and like, no, you got this. And I'm like, do I?
Yeah,
Uh,
my wife has been, as of late, more choosy with her time and watching decisions. She's like,
mhm.
I could be reading my book right now.
Yeah, that's what my wife does. She just reads while I'm watching terrible
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. And so I'm like, okay. So, which is fine. I mean, but then we also like we were caught up this week on everything we had to watch. So last night it was literally that's why we put on Freaky Tales
Ah,
because
because
we
you
didn't
know,
have anything that we needed to watch and I started watching the movie and I was like, I'm not feeling this one at all. So we stopped. Um which was great also,
name and shame.
and Neighborhood Watch.
Oh, with
Jeffrey
Zac Efron.
No, Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Jack Quaid.
Oh, well, was it bad?
I was
I
15
love
minutes in and I
Jeopardy.
stopped it.
Oh, it's
I
new,
don't
isn't
know.
it?
Yeah, it could have been really good. I don't know. I was not feeling it and
Jack Quaid as well.
didn't want to continue.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't
Interesting.
know. If somebody else has seen it and I really enjoyed it, tell me I'm wrong, and then maybe I'll go
6.1
back.
on IMDb.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
Can't really trust those all the time. So,
No,
oh,
you can't.
thank you, AJ. Thank you. Just kidding. Um, Ella rewatched Decameron um, on Netflix, and then also watched rewatching the series Plebes. Both great. I did not enjoy the Decameron, if that's the one that I'm thinking of on Netflix. Did you see that one, Ruben?
Isn't that the one on Peacock? What is the camera? I mean, Paramount. Decameron. Decameron. The Decameron. Oh, it is the Netflix one. Oh,
it,
yeah. No. Oh, no. I did
I
not enjoy that at all.
I
Didn't
hated
find it
this. Yeah.
funny. Didn't. I don't think it landed with the jokes. I was like, it reminded me of the BBC's Horrible Histories, but was pitching it at adults. It was a weird mix, man.
Mm,
I'm really glad, LA, that you enjoyed it, but that wasn't for me.
yeah. Conclave, though.
Fantastic
Yes.
and so relevant right
Right?
now.
Who'd have thought? Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, even with like the proposed, like the suspected possible
yeah,
candidate.
yeah.
Whoa. Wow. Yeah. Favorite HBO shows.
Mm. Game of
Gosh.
Thrones season 1 to 6.
Tokyo Vice.
Oh yes,
Um,
I say yes. You loved it. I haven't
I
seen it.
loved it. Uh, what's the
True
Chernobyl?
Detective.
Oh, True Detective. Yes. Yes.
Yes, and Chernobyl. They do some great gritty stuff, don't they?
They really do. Yeah.
Uh, was Doom Patrol also HBO?
Yeah, because it started out as their DC
Yeah, and
universe
then
thing or
ended up.
whatever.
I love Doom Patrol. They're really great, unique, gritty, real but weird characters. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy but weirder, right?
Yeah.
Uh, and oh my gosh, some of the other original titles are great.
Mayor of Easttown.
Yeah, so good. Highly recommended.
And these are all just recent ones too. These are
Yeah.
not even, I mean, yeah. Yeah. No, yeah.
Um, People like The Sopranos. Deadwood was a
Mm.
HBO original, and I'm
I-
loving going through that again.
Yeah, I'm digging Deadwood. The first episode was not, um,
Didn't grab you.
wow, no, no.
Uh,
But
oh,
after that,
an older one. I love 6 Feet Under. I thought that was fantastic.
oh, I
Yeah,
never watched that.
so good.
Great cast.
Yeah. True Blood.
Nope, didn't watch that either.
Wow. Okay. The Watchmen, or just Watchmen.
Oh, yeah, no, didn't watch that either.
That's
Band of
great.
Brothers.
Oh yeah, that's kind of okay, isn't
Eh.
it? Barry.
Is that or is that Showtime?
Uh, I mean, I'm looking at according to the internet sources from the web, so
Well, then they're right.
who knows? Google.com says it, so
Hmm. Um, The Wire. I
yeah.
just restarted that.
Oh, after I said I'd really enjoy it, you went back and watched it. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Well, I had seen. I haven't seen all of it, but yeah,
All
yes,
right.
I did.
Okay. Yeah, no,
I
people
decided to.
absolutely love that. Yeah.
Yeah, Idris Elba in episode 1 is almost unrecognizable.
Really
Yeah,
amazing.
he's so young there. Wow.
I loved Entourage. I don't know why.
Huh.
Yeah, it just clicked with me. Yeah.
Have you watched The Righteous Gemstones?
No.
I've seen a little bit of it. It's really hard to watch just because of the the religious trauma,
Mm.
you know. But because they're skewering religion, it does make it easier to watch. My wife has watched a lot more of it than I have.
Oh,
So have my
okay.
older kids, and yeah.
Nice. More recent, The Pit and the Penguin, both
Mm.
P's. Yeah, both excellent. I hear good things about Euphoria. Have you seen that,
I
Chris?
have not seen that, no. But yeah, I heard good things also about
Mm.
that.
Hmm.
Uh,
I love The Newsroom. Yeah, from the same writers as The West Wing.
oh, okay.
Mm.
In another one. I liked the beginning of The Flight Attendant. I liked it much less as I like the season one of Flight Attendant was great.
Mm.
After that, I did not enjoy it.
Okay.
I haven't seen season three yet, but White Lotus.
Oh. The Wire is listed as the best HBO series,
Like
like number
like
one.
like number
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Peacemaker?
Huh. Yeah,
That was fun.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are a few.
Have we named almost all of the
I think we just named all of them. Basically, HBO.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. V12 watched the Evangelion rebuild movies
Nice.
this past week. Mine is absolutely blown, mourning the fact I'll never be able to watch Evangelion for the first time ever again. My oldest is into that also.
Mm.
Uh, Zed, because it didn't speak a single English word back then, I unfortunately don't remember those movies, by
Mm.
their names. Many years later, I got to know that two of them were Bloodsport and Bloodsport 2.
There was a Bloodsport too.
Is Bloodsport the one that where he bloodies his shins by kicking that pole?
Uh, yeah, that or Kickboxer.
Oh, maybe it was Kickboxer.
Maybe it was
Uh,
Kickboxer.
but
Bloodsport,
Bloodsport, all
he's in the Kumite. And he's normally in a ring of some kind. Yeah.
yeah.
Bloodsport's great. It's based on a true story, so I think that helped. Like Frank de,
Duh.
um, yeah. But I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
know
been
there
a
was a Bloodsport too.
yeah, he's in it.
Who's in Bloods? He's in it.
It does not have nearly as good of a rating though.
No, it doesn't. 1996. Yeah.
Pat Morita's in it though.
Wait, how is Bloodsport 2 1996 and Bloodsport 1 1998? That doesn't make any
What?
sense.
That
That's
doesn't no 80. Wait,
1996.
96 and 88.
1988. So it's big. All right. Yeah. Dyslexic numbers. That's a huge difference. Oh, that explains a
Oh,
lot.
there
Okay.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, my
Uh,
brain was like, what?
oh, another a Tarzan movie, a black and white version. Oh, that would have been cheesy and fun.
Mm.
I mean, some of those good ones there. Taliban are back and as ugly as before, but now they have political goals and haven't banned TV yet, or at least not completely. Yikes.
Jeez.
Oof. The Predator Badlands trailer does look fun.
Oh my gosh, the backlash because of the female predator online.
Oh, good Lord.
I didn't think I
Really?
could. I didn't think I could hate people anymore. Just
It makes sense that there would be female predators.
there are different predators, and they're gonna have different looks. We've
And
already established that.
and can we also acknowledge that in outside of humans, in so many species, the female is the vicious one, the
Yeah,
protector, the
yeah,
hunter.
yeah.
The,
The rest of us are just stay-at-home dads, man.
yeah. So I
Mm,
Ruben, let's get our fish.
seriously. Yeah. Can we
I
make
want to.
them like have spikes in them?
Yes.
Yeah. Large,
Yeah.
large nails.
I'm getting a swordfish. Just saying.
Yes. That'll work. With the sword straight through the sword.
Yeah. Yes. A swordfish. Oh. Bob is Sentry, aka the Void. See, that doesn't help me. I don't know what that means.
Cool,
I
man.
mean, I know who you're. I know
You
Bob.
said words.
Yes, I don't know what Sentry is, and I don't know the Void. Don't explain it to me.
No, don't.
That's
Yeah, please.
I
That's.
don't want to know. I've purposely just.
I hope it's as cheesy as it sounds. I'm the void. I am the underminer.
Yes.
That's what I have.
Yes. Speaking of the Pope and Conclave, the Two Popes is another great and relevant watch.
Hmm,
Oh, I remember enjoying that one. Yeah, that was good.
that is a movie.
Recently, really impressed by how Isabella Merced has been doing. Started watching all her earlier movies. She was great in Instant Family, Sicario 2. Now she's in Last of Us season 2. Next Hot Girl. Yeah,
Mm.
I mean she was Dora, also.
Wait,
You
that.
know.
Oh yeah, she was Dora. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. No,
love
I
Sicario
agree.
too.
She's been really. I
Yeah, I
tapped
mean, it
out
has a
halfway
different
through it.
feeling. Oh no, the ending makes up for that movie.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed when Benicio gets that guy on the ground and goes and takes his fingers like that and empties the gun. I'm like, I yeah, I'll have to go back and finish it because the first one is phenomenal.
Oh, it's spectacular. But that is a Denis film, and the second one is
That
not.
yes, yeah. Kyle, I'm glad that you enjoy The Sopranos,
Is it
the
though?
greatest TV show ever made. Um, we live in a world where dark exists, and The Sopranos.
Also, you support Arsenal, so I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't watch football. I'm sorry. I'm just playing.
Just poking the bear there.
Yeah.
Oh, Kyle might be a hooligan too. You don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Little shaved head, and yeah.
oh
out.
gosh, no. The Wire, yes. I'm glad that you enjoy The Sopranos, though.
I mean,
I know
like,
a lot
let's
of
be
people do.
honest. There are millions of people that love The Sopranos as like a 5-star, and The Wire as well.
Mhm.
They are both highly regarded as some of the best TV created ever, and they're all wrong. So I'm
Yes.
joking. Just poke the bear some more.
Not even poking. Now you're hitting with sticks.
Just-
Oh, yeah. She in Alien Romulus. Yeah,
Big
Yep.
fan of that movie as well.
yeah. I have not watched Banshee yet, but everybody says watch
I'm
Banshee.
with you on that, Kyle. Man, I love Banshee. Such a good film. It just is. It's cathartic. Like bad guys getting beat down brutally. Also, if you want to see Homelander before he was Homelander,
Nice.
it's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amy's favorite HBO show, Watchmen. Nice.
Very unique. Yeah. I wanted more from it actually.
Okay, and you were right, Ruben. Kickboxer is the one where he's kicking the pole and blooding his shins
Still
to make
hurts
them.
my shin thinking about it.
Oh, dude, yeah. Charlie Sheen and Hot Shots Part 2. Oh, Manhunter. Yes, that's a great movie. I just
I
recently
agree.
watched that. What, at the beginning of this year, late last year, something like that, because it had been a couple of years since I'd watched, and I mean, just Brian Cox is great in that too.
Very
And it's
underrated film.
very Michael Mann. Also, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
like Miami Vice, just you can feel
You
Um,
see where that came from. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, you can. Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh. Hacks. HBO shows. Hack Succession. The Night of. Oh, The Night of is a really good one too. Um, Sharp Objects. That was fun. White Lotus, Game of Thrones, Chernobyl, True Detective, Leftovers, Last of Us, Westworld, Big Little Lies, Mare of Easttown.
Westworld season 1. Yes.
Mm, I've never seen any of it.
Hmm.
And nobody is the Wolves one, Raised by Wolves. Is that HBO?
Yeah.
That was
Nobody
canceled, but
likes that except me. Yeah.
oh, I thought people were upset about that it got
I don't know.
canceled. Okay.
Mm.
Last of Us season 2. I can't say. Um, so yeah, I don't. I've not watched.
Still haven't gotten over him from
The Game of Thrones.
the Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Paradise. I enjoyed Paradise.
Yeah.
That soundtrack is spectacular too.
Yes, it is. Great school soundtrack.
Crescendo Island is also looking forward to the Eternaut.
Hmm.
Another comedy series, Norseman on Netflix, or Our Flag Means Death,
I'm
is also
seeing.
good.
I see the trend of stuff that Ella likes. I do not like the Norseman, nor do I like Our Flag Means Death. So that tracks because they are very much in similar comedic lines.
I have seen parts of Norseman, and I enjoyed what I saw so
Mm,
far. So okay, yes,
okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I've
very similar.
okay. I just finished binge watching A Bad Influence: The Dark Side of Kidfluencing. Oh, Ruben did watch that.
Yeah, I did review it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I I might get to it at some point. I'm not going to review it though. It's just it's excuse me. My time is at the point now where I can only do
Very
so much.
particular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
selective type of thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Another simple favor. Yeah. The Four Seasons. I want to watch the Alan Alda movie. Um,
I don't know what that means.
well, there was a movie, Four Seasons,
Right.
um, back in like the I don't know, early '80s, something like that. And now
Hmm.
there's a series coming.
Yeah, the series is 8 episodes.
Do you have it?
Yeah,
What the crap? They have
I haven't
not
watched
given it
it.
to me. You've watched it all?
No, no,
Oh,
no,
oh,
I haven't watched it. I just didn't know
okay,
if it was like I asked for a bunch of things and see what lands, and then
sure.
I
Well, I
can
do
choose.
too. I
Yeah.
just I'm like, crap. Okay. And Thunderbolts, yeah. Um, okay. Well, that's we reached the end of that part of that.
Cool.
So we weren't going to talk about grabbers.
Grabbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk
Um,
about the accountant too.
oh, the accountant too. Yeah. Yeah. You want to do
Hmm.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, we liked it a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I think way more than you because yeah, I think you didn't you came away feeling you didn't hate it, but you just didn't feel like it tracked. It's absolutely a different film compared to what one is, right? Different tone,
That's
different setting.
totally true. Yeah.
Yeah. I loved the camaraderie, the brother relationship. I think they nailed it. Their the way that Ben Affleck plays an autistic accountant assassin dude, and he's trying to relate to a brother that just doesn't know how to relate them, and they're trying to build that relationship. It leads to some real comedic gold. Intentionally, it's not like belly laughing, but really genuinely funny moments. My favorite scene in the whole film is them at the bar together. Loved it.
Oh my gosh, that
Like
was great.
such a great scene. Like the action, I was like, yeah, the action is fine, but that's not what this movie is about. This movie is about the relationship of the two brothers. That's
Yeah.
what you need to know going into it. It does lose its pacing a little bit because the story's a bit all over the place. There's a
Hmm.
lot of threads it's picking at. I don't feel like
Yeah.
they fully fleshed out some of those. However, whenever they're on screen together, I loved it. Like, I thought it was great. When we're following the detective, I don't feel like I got to know her at all, really. Like, she's just
Yeah.
the lady that, like, J.K. Simmons's character had less amount of time on screen, and I knew more about him than I did in this movie, except that she's just the person to push forward. There's also a whole scene, like, thinking about it, in two, there's the dating scene that I don't think needed to be in the movie at all. Like, I think it was superfluous. Again, trying to get us to understand that, oh, he's autistic and he does things differently and he's smart, and we didn't need that. I wanted more time with, like, the kids. I think they
Oh
if
my
they built that
gosh,
up, because
yes.
they're such an interesting part of the movie, right? If they'd shown us a bit more of that, I would have loved everything. So there are, like, really great moments. Now, it's a very different tonally, like, from the first one. I recently rewatched. I say recently, I rewatched the first one again
Hmm.
yesterday because
Oh,
my son hadn't seen it. So I was like, oh, he's coming to the cinema with us. Okay, we better watch this before. So watching them back to back was interesting because the tonal shift is so jarring. It's very different.
which is
But I
crazy from the same director and same
Oh yeah,
actors.
same
Yeah.
joke. But I like the fact that he was doing something different. I think
Hmm.
because you had to. The big reveal of the first one is that it's the brother at the end,
Yes.
and so now that you've got to play into that, and so that's what this movie is about. Had they stuck even more to that, I think it would have worked even bit like even more.
When they are sitting on top of the trailer
Yes, yes.
and John Bernthal grabs something, I'm not sure if that was actually a scripted moment or not because it felt so natural.
Hmm.
Like and
Like,
the
that's how brothers act.
and
Yeah,
how pleased John Bernthal's character was with himself for doing it, and how annoyed Ben Affleck's character was by having it done. Yeah,
yeah,
and
yeah.
and the not understanding. I mean, because you could almost see it like that was an outtake that they decided to keep in because both of them kept their character.
Mm,
And yeah, I mean there were definitely the moments between Brax and Christian,
mm,
awesome. From the bar scene to, I mean, just even the back and forth. And I loved how we got to see more of Brax also. Like
mm,
when they're in the hotel or the motel room
mm.
and this compassionate side of this ruthless killer is shown to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it 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 gives dimension to this person versus him just being emotionless and cold and calculated,
Mm,
which we also get to see. I
yeah.
mean, like when he's eating the ice cream, um, and and having this monologue and then hanging up on his brother and stuff like that. That there is a cold moment
Oh
in
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
and then you transition to see him talking with some sex workers, and the persona is 180 degrees different.
Yes.
I
It's protection, which was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
and those I loved. I loved those moments. I thought the scenes with the kids too. I mean, some of them stimming as they're
Mm-hmm.
going, some of them getting, really excited, the competition that they're having between
Mm-hmm.
things. The I don't remember her name, but the lead one,
Mm.
the who's been helping Christian through the first movie and into this, you know what I mean? Her, even that moment where they're tracking um the bus
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, and she takes off her, like, she shuts everything down. I mean, how real and emotional that was.
Yeah.
It was so those
Really, really
things
good.
I loved. The story that was in between, it was just a mess. Like
Mm.
so yeah, that's the part that I thought was a huge letdown because it, especially coming from a really tight and focused story in one
Mm.
in the first movie, you
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah, I think they like I mentioned, those couple of scenes, if they'd taken that out and rather concentrated on, like, the kids, even like the main story of this, there's this other assassin killer.
Hmm.
If they'd given us more on her, because there's a big
Yes.
reveal that I think they're like, oh, this is a big reveal, and it isn't. It's just like, yeah, no, we got that a while ago. So they need to
Yeah.
give us more on that. I think her character was really interesting, and I wanted to see more of her because we could see that she was fantastically skilled.
Yes.
And the reason behind that was like, oh, really? Wow, that's a thing? Cool. Uh, so I want, because there's a fight scene between her, like two ladies, and it was a
Ooh,
good
yeah.
fight scene,
Hmm.
realistic, but I wanted to see
The two
a
assassins go at it, right?
yes, yeah, like the two brothers. Like I thought that would be enough, and they just don't give that us
Mm-mm.
give us like that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Really.
I still really enjoyed it. I think as like watching these back to back, like owning them is going to be awesome. Like
I
almost one story.
I will watch it again, especially for the relationship aspect,
Mm.
because yeah, that was, and then you know what made it even nicer is afterwards seeing the promotional stuff that Affleck and Bernthal were doing. Like they
Oh
hopped in
yeah.
a truck and went to different places. They went to South by Southwest and all these things, and them genuinely just having fun together.
Mm.
I thought, you know what, that's huge. That's what builds that on-screen chemistry is because they have it in real life.
We we had I think it was like six or seven teens come in just before the movie started. It said just behind us, and you could tell they were quite excited by watching the movie. In the end, they all clapped for the movie, and that's
Mm,
very unlike. But coming out of the cinema and listening to, they were all like huddled around in a circle talking about it, and I could definitely see a couple of them were autistic and doing the thing. I was like, I didn't take into account, like, take for granted a representation of autistic people being represented in a very cool way. And I was like, I never thought about that. And so loving the story, it's like for the first time you're seeing an African American woman play a superhero or Egyptian, like we had in
mm-hmm.
Moon.
Night,
Was that Moon
night.
Knight? Thank you. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Oh, you know, I'm 100% agree with you
Mm.
that to see this, I mean, to not have the perceived people who have deficits seen as having deficits like the stereotype
It's
is.
their superpower.
Dude, I am convinced because I had a friend who had an autistic child who was he was nonverbal, um and you would look at him though and the
Mm.
dude was processing. The dude
Yeah.
was taking everything in, and
Yeah.
I was convinced from that moment that we're the dumb ones, us
Right.
normies. We
Yeah.
haven't figured out a way to function on the higher plane of understanding and knowledge that they do. They have, you know what I mean? Like we can't
There's a
communicate with them, and
Yeah, because there's a like I think they do a good job of explaining some of the like Ben Affleck's character says one of the lines he says, "I want to," but like he can't that way. So it's almost on us to get on their level to figure out a way to communicate.
yeah, and
Yeah.
watching those kids excel. I mean, and
So
dude,
good.
you know, the pattern recognition that they have, the inherent intelligence that is just there and honed and yeah, I agree. It was definitely a love letter of showing that, you know what, these people that society might discount shouldn't be discounted.
Hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
You want to do our munchies?
Yeah, let's do munchies.
Okay. Um, okay. I'm not looking forward to these.
Okay.
Um, they are spicy mango gummies. I like I like spicy stuff. I'm not really into spicy candy. Um, I do not like mango.
You don't like mango? Okay.
No, I don't think
Cool.
mango is a good flavor, and so I don't. And then spicy mango together. I'm not sure why you would do that. Um,
Oh, I'm gonna say a word. You get mango chutney here, and it's great. with Indian.
Nothing about what you said was. You
Nothing
used
you
a
didn't
word
like.
that is
You
not
didn't.
acceptable. Like how I hate the word moist, chutney. Or you hate the word moist.
I
Chutney is, yeah. Oh, these are pungent. They smell like mangoes. I've never smelt this mangoey before. Like it's
okay.
enhanced, like quadrupled.
Mm.
Let's see what
Enhance.
they are,
Amazing.
soft and chewy.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you get spice straight away?
Ooh. Not right off the bat, but after it hits the tongue a little bit, yes. You know what? These aren't bad.
What
They
about the flavor, the mango flavor?
um it's not nearly as overpowering as the smell is.
Huh.
They
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would like these better if they weren't spicy.
Interesting.
Because my brain doesn't really know what to do with this.
It's confused. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, you're eating something spicy. This is good. Do more of that. But then the other part of me is like, no, that's a little bit sweet and kind of tangy. Go for that. And so, yeah, I don't know. What do you got?
Okay, so to prove that we get some American brands here, this is
What is that?
that
Is that a Cadbury egg?
It's a Reese's
Oh,
peanut butter cream egg, which I've been holding for a while now, so it's a little bit melted. But Reese's is American brand, right?
I believe so. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
we get
yeah,
Reese's here all the time. So,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it's very melted. I'm just peeling the tinfoil off.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's coming away with the.
With a little bit of the chocolate too, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
I shouldn't have been holding that. Okay, I'll bite it in half so we see
Okay,
what's
yeah. See
inside.
how creamy it is, if it is
Yeah.
creamy.
Yeah, okay. It looks like poo. Really
Okay.
fresh poo because it's got like
Oh, the runny peanut
the
butter
runny like
inside.
peanut
Yeah.
butter inside. I mean, it's really like taking a spoon of peanut butter and stuffed it in my mouth. That's exactly what it tastes like. It's just
How
sweeter.
how is the balance of chocolate and peanut butter?
Quite good actually.
Okay. Because
Yeah,
we have
the
in
chocolate's
America.
not overpowering at all.
Okay. Because we have um Reese's peanut butter cup minis
Hmm.
that are in relation to the Reese's peanut butter cup relatively new. I mean, they're not new, but the Reese's peanut butter cup, it's a flat little disc-like thing that has it's basically like your egg, except the peanut butter's not like creamy and runny. And those, the bigger ones, I feel that the proportion of chocolate and peanut butter is out of whack. The
Oh,
minis are perfect. Like you just toss the mini in your mouth and it is the exact right proportion
no, that
of
was
both.
good.
And so, okay,
Yeah,
good. All
really
right.
tasty.
Nice, nice.
Not sad that I ate that at all.
See, so you had a legume and a bean um
Yes,
mixed together. So
mixed
you've had
together.
vegetables for
I
today. You've
did.
had your serving of veg. So you're
Yeah,
good to go.
one of my 5 a day. Yeah,
Wait, you're supposed to have 5 a day?
yeah.
I mean, I could eat 5 Reese's peanut butter cups. That would be
Well, there
easy.
you go. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Super healthy.
You don't get fat by eating health food.
No,
So, if I'm going to
and
get
those
in
are veggies.
shape and round as a shape, then I need to maintain my cherub-like demeanor and eat these things.
Yes, definitely take medical advice from me and Chris.
Yes. Yes.
Should we talk about what
Uh,
we're looking forward to coming this week?
yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Um,
Extraterrestrial. No,
ex
exterritorial.
territorial. Mm-hmm.
That one coming on Wednesday. I
Did
just
you
like
get the
the look of
screeners
this.
for that?
No, I asked.
Oh, I got the screeners for this one. So,
Yeah, okay. I asked and I got crickets.
oh,
Asterix and Obelix.
I figured you'd be happy about this one.
It's I grew up. Okay, I've never grown up, but when I was younger, I
There
used
you
to
go.
read the original Asterix and Obelix and Getafix fighting over and always drinking their potions and their, and I've seen a couple of the movies before and they've been terrible, but there's because it's animated, looks like they've stuck to the original comics,
Mhm.
and it's a series.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, so I'm hoping that it's good.
Cool. Right
Yeah.
on. Well, I have, yeah, the Eternaut,
Yep.
um, the exterritorial,
Yep.
and then I have a horror, an indie horror that is coming called A Desert.
Ooh.
And oh, that's weird. Now it says it's coming at the end of May. Oh,
Oh,
weird. It's French.
maybe go push back. What, a Netflix thing?
Mi- No, no, it's a oh, okay. So on Friday it's having limited what did I say? It's having a limited release in theaters. But it's an indie horror and it's photographers.
Hmm.
I have to put the emphasis on the right syllable. A photographer's road trip takes a dark turn when he befriends a reckless couple, plunging him
Hmm.
into a nightmarish neo noir spiral of unpredictable horror.
Ooh.
So
Sounds fun.
I watched the trailer and I was like,
Hmm.
this might be okay. I
Okay.
mean, I'm always hesitant with some of these indie ones, the low budget types of things, because some of them are really done well,
Hmm.
and then other ones just you're like, good God, what happened here?
uh, the Four Seasons. I mean, we spoke about
Hmm.
that a bit already. I don't know if like, okay, so I don't want to mention everything that's coming out, but things that I'm vaguely interested in.
Yeah,
Maybe there's an anime movie coming out this week on Netflix called The Rose of Versailles.
Versailles.
Um, sure, yeah, that's how you say it. Actually, that would be the correct way to say it. So we'll say Versailles.
No, go with Versailles. Yes,
Yeah, because it's way more
it's so
fun.
much better.
Yeah. Uh, I swear there's something coming to the cinema.
Well, Thunderbolts is coming to
Thunderbolts.
cinema.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, there's a documentary type of thing. I think it's a documentary. Angie, Fake
Oh
Life,
yeah,
True Crime
yeah.
on Netflix. I'm fingers crossed that it's mildly good, but
Okay,
yeah. So yeah, there you go.
cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um, go for it. What?
Next week, just heads up. There's a nice double whammy: Clown on the Cornfield and The Surfer at the cinema.
I am so looking forward to Clown in a Cornfield.
Hmm. And I'm really looking forward to The Surfer as well. So could
Because
be,
that's Nick Cage, right?
yeah, yeah, classic Nick Cage. There's like some
Nice.
scenes in there where he's just going full Nick Cage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I haven't seen his trailer for it, so that's okay. Cool. You're looking forward to it though, so that makes me look forward to it.
yeah.
Nice.
I mean, my rating system is,
Yeah.
Nick Cage.
Cool.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I found a shirt that you would love. I'll have to send you the link to it.
All right. You got anything else?
No.
I feel like there's like Apple was doing something, but I don't know. I know they've got a movie coming out.
Yeah, they do, but I don't think it's not until a little
It's
bit later in
later,
May.
right?
Yeah.
I'm sure Crochet Van listens about to list everything coming out there.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure in the comments here. Yeah, so we can go there. Let's see here. Um Hardvicket is thinking of starting to watch The Rehearsal this week. How'd you rate it? The Rehearsal.
Did we watch that?
I don't know. I don't uh I'm assuming we're talking about 2022's with on Max. There's a new season of it. No, I've not even seen the first season.
I no, I'm not
So,
seeing that. No.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a comedy docuseries type of thing. Huh.
Right.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Can't help you
Um,
there. Sorry.
oh, Rosario. This is one that I'm looking forward to. It's like a little I don't know if it's a horror, but it's like it's one of these indie type of things.
Okay. Where's that coming?
Cinema, I believe.
Cinema. Okay.
Yeah. Um okay, Shadow Force. Here's the thing with this. Every time I see the poster and I hear the name, I'm like, no, why in the world would I want to see this movie? But it's what Kerry Washington and Omar Sy,
I've seen
which
the
I'm like,
trailer and it looks horrendous.
okay. I
Yeah.
just I the actors are great, but
Yeah.
I don't the name
That
alone.
title, the
Yeah.
poster, and the
Hmm.
trailer, they are all like, if that's the best you got, I am not subjecting myself to this.
The poster looks atrocious.
It's a terrible, terrible poster. 2-year-old kid could have done better than that.
Yeah, I was really surprised. And I think it's Lionsgate that's putting
It's
it out,
like
and I'm like,
it's like straight to DVD crap, right?
worse. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So then, yeah, the the surfer. Oh, a Rumpelstiltskin is coming to VOD.
Oh yeah, a horror version. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm,
I
okay.
mean, he's a pretty scary character anyway.
Yeah. Yes. Wasn't he in the
Yes,
Once
the
Upon?
TV series. Yeah, Once
Yes.
Upon a Time, and he was great.
Yes. That actor is awesome.
I mean, that's why it was great because he
Yeah.
was not Guy Pearce. What's his name?
No.
Not Tim. Is it Tim Roth? Not Tim Roth.
No.
It's the other one. That
I'm looking it up because it's bothering the heck out of me. Robert Carlyle.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Carlisle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic actor.
Crochet a While and Listen is working through Gossip Girl, The Pit, Goosebumps, Da Vinci's Demons, based on a true story. That's a fun one. Ghost, Dr. Stone, season 3, Hell's
Nice.
Paradise. That sounds
Yeah.
like a
It's
anime.
anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the MCU verse, Buffy, and Supernatural. Wow. Got like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Bunny Dojo's taken their 18-year-old autistic nephew to see The Accountant too.
That's
That
awesome.
yeah. I mean, as the care that they put into that of showing love and appreciation to that segment of society, I thought was
Yeah.
okay. MI8 is going to have a running time of 2 hours and 49 minutes. That's
Beats
fine.
the last one by like 7 minutes, I think.
Okay. Yes, yes.
Are you not entertained? Like, yes, I am.
Yes,
Every
more,
minute.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was bummed when the first one ended.
Yeah.
Or 7 ended.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes. Best part. Yeah.
We the People likes the hot suckers from Mexico with the chili powder on them.
Oh,
I have bad taste. Is
I
that
agree.
about me not
That's about
liking mango?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough. I don't like fruit. Okay.
Yeah.
I-
Anything healthy generally is just a no-no for Chris.
Yeah. That's gross. Grapes are good. Green grapes are good. Green grapes only.
That's classed as a vegetable as well, right? Because it's green.
Yes. Well, and peanut butter is vegetable too. So see, there you go.
True.
Yeah,
That's 2 of your 5 a day right there.
right there. And if I eat enough of them, yeah, I'm good. All right. You got anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Then, friends, this has been a pleasure. We have loved chatting with you as always. Please, I know this is going to seem self-serving. Like, share, subscribe, especially the like and the share if you're not, I mean, subscribe if you're not already. That would be wonderful. But the liking really helps. I know it's stupid,
Don't know why,
but
but it does.
The algorithm really likes it. If you hated it, then thumbs down it. No, no shade there. But yeah, if you enjoyed at least even some of this, please give it a thumbs up. Helps that. Don't forget that we have our Discord, which now also has a hobby section on there. So we have food and hobbies. I mean, it's a nonstop, just bazaar of
A
everything.
wonderful place.
Yes. So there are links in the descriptions because you can't click on the screen.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. Ruben and I also have a Patreon, and that is patreon.com/the bearded ones. I feel like I'm sinking in my chair. This is also in the description so that you can click on it. We have a wonderful little community there. It's £1 to get in, and that gets you access to over 100 something videos.
Mhm.
There are also tiers if you'd like that you can, not tears like crying because it's so bad, but tiers as in leveling up. That if you want to request different things, they give you access to do that. But again, £1 allows you to watch everything. So if you're just there for the stuff and to watch two guys discuss movies and content and sometimes get drunk watching a show or something like that, check that out. Um, but yeah,
If
let's
we all pull our money together, guys, we
no.
can we can force Chris to watch an entire series of anime. Just saying. That is one of the tiers.
It's not. Okay, don't listen to Ruben. He's lying. Um,
Anonymous tipper has tipped.
yeah, no, no. But again, thank you everybody. We really love it. So glad that you're here. And the chatting was awesome this week again. So much fun. Yeah, AJ, thank you again for the chat. Have a safe weekend, everybody. Enjoy your time. If you're watching this on the replay, if you're listening to this on a podcast, we thank you so much for lending us your ears. Um,
But now take them back.
did we miss the first post on what's out this week or didn't it show up? I honestly, I don't know. It may not have shown up. Maybe I said it and didn't click on it because there is also that because I sometimes read things and then, yeah, there's it's or not. I don't know. Could have been earlier also because I think Crochet Wildness and you posted something fairly early on that also had something. I'm trying to scroll through and I just can't. So, um, anyway, yeah,
Thanks,
thank you.
everyone.
2 p.m. where you're at, but you've inspired Ruben. You have inspired AJ to have a Guinness.
Oh,
Thumbs up.
yeah. Enjoy.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ella, and everybody. We appreciate it. We hope that you have a spectacular time. And yes, that's it. Oh, nope. I see. I can't. I'm trying to find the
So
things that I
long.
need to go.
Farewell.
Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. Do, do.